Mic on.
Hey guys, welcome to tonight's stream. It's the first stream in a long time. Uh, Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, soon to be a Happy New Year. I've been so swamped with holiday stuff, I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't been streaming or making as much content as I would like to. Let's get back on track almost right away. We're going to be jumping into a Box Island webcam tournament, except instead of our usual, hey, what's up, Jacob? Instead of our usual commentating, tonight I'm going to be playing in it. I'm going to the Treasure Cup in Ontario in February. I'm very excited for that. A lot of the Moon Men are actually going. I think we've got a squad of 6 going together that we're prepping the trip with. So that's really exciting. I can't wait personally. But that just means that all of these crazy decks that I've been brewing and building this whole time, I've got to start testing them out. Tonight, the person who comes in first place at the Box Island tournament gets 2 booster boxes for set 2. Second place gets 1 booster box. That's what we're vying for, is either first or second place. I believe it's going to be a 4 or 5 round event. We'll see how many. I know it's going to be at least 4. I don't know the number of people that are in there. Let's sort by cost. Will that affect what's down here? No, of course not. Why would it? My life is terrible. Well, anyway, so I've got my Duck Tribal deck in front of you. That's what we're playing tonight. 2 Zoro Alt Art plus Shanks Alt Art for $300 plus $300 for Manga Shanks. Good deal or no? Okay, 2 Alt Art character Zoros, a normal Shanks Alt Art, and $300 for Manga Shanks. Zoro Alt Arts are worth about 140 bucks right now, 130, 140, give or take, somewhere in there. Shanks Alt Art, I want to say is 35. Let's take a look at TCG Player and check. Because, you know, so 32-ish, 510. No, see, I don't think that's a good deal. Like, if you could buy one right now for $510, right? Then let's take a look at Zoros. Here they are for 140. So right off the rip, that's 280 bucks in value. That plus $300 is worth more than Manga Shanks right now on TCG Player. So right here. And then you're also throwing in a Shanks Alt Art? No, I wouldn't say that's a good deal, Saucy. Hello, Ego Shark. Welcome to the stream. So the reason I'm not on camera is because when we get to the tournament, Discord is going to be using my camera. Not a good deal, no. So once we get to the event, unfortunately, they will need stuff. Thank you for the follow, Van VTuber. I greatly appreciate it. Anyway, let's jump into this list. So for those of you that don't know, which would mean that you're new here, because I've been talking about Duck Tribal for literally years. I built a deck in early OP01 before it was even out in Japan that I called Duck Tribal. I was my brain spawn. I named it. Anthony and I worked on it, and it was basically all the vanillas, right? Like, it was 12 1-drop 3Ks, 8 2-drop 4Ks as a Zoro leader. And we ended up not being too crazy about it. Later on, the 2-drop 4K Zoro turned my mic up just a little. Jeez, my mic is at its max. You know, I just got some new computer parts, so I might need to screw with the settings. Yeah, I'll try and mess around with that when I get the chance. Thank you for that, Up Ego Shark. I'll just try and talk a little louder. So we ended up bailing on that idea. Later on, the 2-drop 4K version of Zoro came out. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a deck that wants to go second, and it runs 10 to 12 2-drop 4Ks, including the Rush Sanji. By the way, it's Rich. Oh, hey, Rich. What's up, buddy? So it runs those 2-drop 4Ks. It wants to go second, and it plays a crap ton of them in the early turns and leverages the Zoro leader effect. So we were kind of like, oh, well, we just got carried away with the Ducks. Later on, in the set 2 meta, I was testing Duck Tribal again, because in set 2, 1-drop Tribal is really good. Hey, Ant, what's up? Good to talk to you. And then there was one time I was playing online set 2 where I demolished a Kinemon opponent without seeing any set 2 cards, just with these set 1 Ducks. So it inspired me to rebuild Duck Tribal in set 1, and this is the current list I've been working on. Some notable changes from the last time we talked about it, and I'll go over every card just for those of you that our recurring visitors. I've cut one round table for a third 5-drop Luffy. This was a suggestion Anthony had to the list. I'm going to see, because he clunked a lot with jet pistols and round tables. I like 6 personally, 6 control events, but he was clunking in a tournament, and he didn't like this card at 2. So we're going to check that out. The other notable change is I changed the 3-drop Luffy to this 2-drop Sanji. Here's where I'm at with this 2-drop Sanji. I think that I've been undervaluing this card because of the second part of this effect. Because really, I want to use this card, and I have been using this card sometimes, not all the time, to take a life and give him plus 2,000 and rest and dawn be damned. Like, just his ability to be a potential 2-drop 6k with Zoro Leader without needing to play cards first. And then the fact that he can go up to 8k if I have already played a jet pistol, if I've already played a round table, if I can play a rush piece at the same time, I don't know what. And worst case scenario, even if I don't want to take a life, he's got the same stats as the Ducks, where I can play him for 1 more, which sucks, but for only a 1 dawn commitment, he is a 5k lethal beater. So I'm testing him instead of the 3-drop Luffy that I would normally be testing. Now, this is a webcam tournament, so I've got my whole deck sleeved up here. We'll be getting to it soon. Let's talk about the theory behind Ducks. The tournament starts at 7:30, so I'm going to head over to the Discord real quick, and I'm just reviewing, making sure there's nothing crazy happening. Jake, if you're still here, can you let me know timeline on the tournament? Is it starting right at 7:30? Is there going to be a player meeting, anything like that? Just keep me in the loop. So let's talk about this deck. This deck really likes to leverage these cheap cards, because what ends up happening in Zoro is you play a bunch of cards and you don't get a bunch of cards back, right? Like, your hand tends to be relatively small. So the fact that you're playing these cards for cheap, the fact that they're just normal buffer and name check as usual, all right, you got it. And I'm all square, I assume. You know, just keep me posted as time goes on. I know we've got 20 minutes out, so I'm not too worried about it. But basically, you end up, especially in later turns, having so much extra Dawn that the fact that these are 3Ks doesn't really matter. And playing 1-drop 3Ks instead of 2-drop 4Ks lets you go first, which is way better as an aggro deck, but honestly better for most decks in general. Just going first is a really big advantage in trading card games as a general rule of thumb. So I'm trying to abuse these Ducks, and believe me, it comes up a lot where the fact that I can play my beater for 1 and then commit an extra Dawn next turn, as opposed to play a beater for 2 and make the turn I'm playing it more awkward, it comes up a lot. Like turn 2, being able to play a Robin and a Duck is really good if I go second, right? I also run 4 Nami. Nami's always a good beater in Zoro, or like it's an amazing searcher that you can use as a beater. I use it as a beater all the time in this deck, especially. You know, you need the consistency and the added bodies in Zoro for sure. To round out my 1-drops, I run 4 Tama. This is the best 2K counter probably in the game. I just need your deck list in DMs. All right, well, let me print screen this, right? And I'll DM it to you right now, bud. I didn't know you needed that. My bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. Let me just get this over to him, guys. Picks. You guys are going to see some weird stuff. There you go, boss. Deck list and DMs. You're good, fam. Don't worry. All right. So anyway, this is the kind of the best 2K counter in the game. Use it to get over 8-cost Kid alongside a jet pistol. Use it to lower any card that's 5,000 power or less to KO it with Robin. Use it to lower queens before swinging into them. Just there's a lot of good stuff to be had with Otama. Worst case scenario, it's a 2K counter. Every once in a blue moon, I use it as an attacker, but it's really not for that. Hey, Skip, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, my friend. Moving on to 2-drops, I've got these for Brook. This is a really good 2K counter. I do use Brook as an attack every once in a while. The thing about Brook that I like is that playing him ahead of time can net you some advantage if you already have a board that your opponent could get rid of, right? Like, let's say you already have stuff that triggers are going to screw over. Playing the Brook doesn't really hurt you any, because if they trigger away a Duck, you know, it was already going to happen anyway, you know? Most of the time he's just a 2K counter, but he's a very solid 2K counter that I leverage a lot. I kind of already talked about the Sanji, but even if I'll just briefly go over him again. I find that I almost never use this card, but when I do, I'm often using it just for the plus 2,000 from his effect and not to get too Rested Dawn. We know number of participants so far. That's a question for Jake. I will say he has a rule of not sharing number of participants until the tournament fires, but that's usually to ensure the tournament fires. So now that we know it's firing, he might share it with us here. But, you know, Jake, that's up to you. No pressure if you don't want to share it at all. But before the tournament starts, if you could share it here so we know, that would be really cool. So, you know, having access to a 2 for 5 is pretty sweet. Most of the time, this would just be a 2K counter. And worst case scenario, it has the same stat line as Brook and the Ducks. So, hello, I'm still putting in roster. Yeah, no worries. And there's still time for people to sign up. But just let us know whenever you can. So, I mean, worst case scenario, 3K body is very easy to make lethal with your Zoro leader. Who is it a bad deal for? If you're talking about letting people know the numbers, the logic behind it is if there aren't enough people to fire, it will discourage people from signing up because they don't want to pay if it doesn't fire. And of course, he gives full refunds. How's life? Good to see you live again. Can't wait for your Kaido Spice. Kaido Spice is coming soon. I actually almost played it in this tournament, but I decided against it because I think I'm going to play Ducks and Treasure Cup, and I'm kind of using tonight as a test to see if I want to play Ducks and Treasure Cup. So that's the reason I'm here. If Ducks doesn't work, the next thing I'm going to test is the Kaido Spice, see how I feel about that for Treasure Cup. But the Kaido Spice will be on Patreon very soon, probably honestly either tomorrow or the next day. Ducks and Treasure Cup, it's the goal, Lucky Lou. It's the goal. I would love to have Ducks and Treasure Cup. By the way, thank you for your patronage. I saw you edit your pledge. But anyway, so we can move on with the list. So that's all the 2 drops that we've got. 3 drops, I mean, for Zoro, that feels really obvious. This is one of the best rush pieces we have access to, honestly. 3 for 5 instant hitter, and it's a 6 in this deck. It's just very powerful, very oppressive. Zoro is really worthwhile in this deck. Robin is also amazing. Use it in your mirror matches, use it in your laws to get over a lot of different cards. It also bypasses a lot of the blockers that exist in green. Only matchup it's not really great into is Kaido, and worst case scenario, it's a beater into Kaido. Kaido also does have a tendency to late game rely on their little blockers. So if you can play this ahead of time, like if you sense maybe little blockers are coming and you drop a Robin before the little blockers come out, you can put a lot of pressure down in that manner. And it does have a counter stat, absolute worst case scenario. Wow, I just pulled my shoulder somehow. Or at least I got a shock through it. I do run 2 Uta because you don't get a lot of +1s in the deck. I mean, you have Nami, and that's... I mean, you could argue that Zoro and Luffy are +1s because Rush is a +1, right? But the fact that this is lethal with your leader alone, and on play, you can get back a Rush piece, you can get back another +1, or you can get back a 2K counter, or even a Duck. Sometimes I get back Ducks for added pressure. I've done that quite a few times. So I only run it at 2 because I don't want it to flood. Like, it can be really clunky sometimes. But I do value it highly as a card, especially into Kaido, because if they destroy everything you're doing, being able to rebuild is really important there. For 5 drops, I run 3 of this Luffy. Until recently, I only ran 2. Uta is also amazing against Mirror. Uta is very good against Mirror because getting back resources, like a +1 into Zoro, is really important. I will say, I have less trouble with Ducks into Mirror, at least so far in my experience. Like, I've only played this at a few locals and a lot online. So that's why I'm playing it in what I would call a serious tournament tonight to test it out and see how it goes. There we go. My mouse was freaking out for a second. So we'll test it out, see how it goes. But Ducks tend to have an okay match into Zoro as is. They don't struggle as much as most Zoros in Mirror Match, where Mirror Match is usually really bad for Zoro, or at least really annoying. But anyway, I only found 2 of this card to be needed. I'm pretty happy I upped it to 3. It's a really good card. It may end up at 4 at some point. I just don't know what I would cut. I really don't want to cut the final round table, and that's the only flex spot, really. I could cut 1 Ben Beckman, but I'll explain why I run Ben Beckman later. And more importantly, Ben Beckman has a counter stat. Is Mirror in set 2 going to be skill-based or dice roll, in your opinion? I find it to be pretty skill-based, honestly. It's not as dice... It looks dice roll... It looks like a dice roll on the surface, But when you play it more, when you actually dive in and experience the mirror, you can see, one, how deck building choices greatly affect your mirror match, and there's a lot of skill in deck building choices. But even in it from a gameplay stance, I do find set 2 Zoro mirror. Ducks in Treasure Cup would be such a boss move. How is it for you guys in NA? Will you be able to play multiple Treasure Cups? I will not personally, sadly. Because of the 4 Treasure Cups, 1 is in Canada, and that's the one I'm going to. And then the other 3 are literally across the country from me. 1 is all the way to the west, 1 is all the way to the south, 1 is southwest. And I am northeast, so there's nothing I could do about that. Skill will always be important, but mirror sometimes goes down to luck. It can definitely happen. See you in Canada? Can't wait to see you in Canada. So, I mean, what I like to say to people is, at the end of the day, if 2 players pilot their decks perfectly, then 1 player will lose, and there's nothing that can be done about it, right? At the end of the day, every card game could come down to luck. Every game, no matter what. I think only Florida's on a different date for Treasure Cup. Gotcha. Might try to go to Treasure Cup. If you can find a sign up, you can come for the side events, and maybe if no one comes, you can make it. The only fear is that sign ups sold out almost instantly, so just be aware of that. Rich, we'll talk later about, because we got our boy Tom. You know Tom, he's also on standby, so we can try and get people to sign up later. So yeah, I feel like we were talking about a lot of different things. So yeah, skill versus luck. At the end of the day, luck will always be a factor in a trading card game, but it's really important to look at, even if you feel as though you've gotten luck sacked, any game can be a learning experience. I lost my most recent locals, and looking back, now I was playing Red Green Luffy, right? I was like doing some whack shit. But looking back, there are things that I can remember that it's like, you know, maybe if I had done this, it would have turned out better. So don't, even if you're getting luck sacked for a loss, don't look at it as, oh, I got luck sacked for a loss. Look at it as, okay, if I got luck sacked for a loss, that means I was not winning hard enough. How can next game I ensure that I just win? Can you just go to Treasure Cup to spectate? I mean, yeah, there's side event on Sunday. Yeah, I know. If I can't sign up, I'll do side events and go for the goods. Exactly. Just go for the fun. Yeah, I lost to Blue Croc like a damn clown. Okay, just gonna ban Moonman First Mate from the chat. Against the terrible player? I agree, Anthony. You are a terrible player. Anyway, so that's my 5 drop for the moment. Let's talk 6 drops. Yasop. This card is fucking nuts. This card is the reason that I don't struggle into 8-drop Kid. You drop this card on curve, it's just so much pressure. It's really hard and annoying to get rid of for a lot of decks. The only deck that really doesn't care about it is Kaido, but, get fucked, Anthony. But Kaido and Ben Beckman, the value in them is if you use them to force your opponent to board wipe, after the board wipe, you can play like 2 or 3 little guys, which is way worse for Kaido than 1 big guy. And that's actually one of the things about Ben Beckman, is the only way to get over Ben Beckman is through, I also cannot wait for next locals. I've got one on Sunday. You should try and come through. Sunday at Sassy Satellite. Everyone, come to my store, Sassy Satellite. Blurple Croc coming in hot. Never mind, don't come. The only card that gets over this in any matchup is, I mean, yeah, Round Table, but realistically, the only just one-stop answer is board wipe Kaido. So you can use this to either say, make your opponent go, okay, I have to board wipe here, and if they don't, you have a huge body, right? And you can just play really reserved from there, like focus on rush pieces instead of building, and like put a lot of Dawn on your attackers instead of building a fat board. I wish I could go every week to Albany. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. Realistically, though, the reason you run Ben Beckman is more because you really want to be running 6 Yasop, and I only have access to 4 Yasop, and there's just nothing I can do about that. If I could run just 6 Yasop, I absolutely would be running 6 Yasop instead of this 4-2 split. Sadly, that's not in the cards. There's literally nothing that I can do about it. Sadly, I have plans Sunday, but I still need to go to Sassy's. You don't need to go to Sassy's. You got Green Luffy promo at your LGS? Green Luffy promo. Which one? Green Luffy promo? What card are we talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about the Pirate King card? You're talking about this. Oh, shit. I don't know what it's called. Green event. You're talking about this. The I'm Gonna Be King. No, I did my pirate party. I gave all those out. I have 4 for myself personally, but I don't have extra. I don't have any extra. I would love to get more, but I don't think there's a way for me to. They only sent them out once. Sorry, buddy. What's that card going for now? Holy smokes, 27 bucks? That's crazy. That's crazy. Realistically, how good is Odin? B tier, I would say. Maybe C. Maybe C. You know what, Ant? We can go. I can check the Moonmen docs. Is this it? This is me and Ant's tier list for set 1 and 2. So Odin. So we've got S tier, Kid Kaido Law. Let me get this on one page. S tier, Kid Kaido Law. A tier, Zoro, Doflamingo, Mono Red Luffy. And then in B tier, we've got Mono Blue Croc and Odin. So that's where we're looking at Odin. That card looks good in Kid. I don't think that card looks good in Kid, honestly. I've done a lot of testing with it, and it just kind of is too slow, too clunky. It's too dead too frequently. I've been thinking about some spicy Kid stuff that runs 4 of it. That's like an aggro Kid, but Law S tier? Yeah, Law S tier. Law is amazing. Don't sleep on it. Definitely don't sleep on it. I'm surprised you'd even question it, honestly. Law is, basically, it took a while for Law to become S tier, but once it got figured out, it's been, it topped, like, most events in Japan, in the East moving forward. We haven't really had any big enough events in the West to warrant changing this tier list. So that's the thing. I'll go back to it. I don't know why I closed it. It's because I'm a fucking dipshit. That's the thing, right? Is this tier list in theory could change, although it's very objective, not subjective, right? Because like in the West, Zoro and Doflamingo are more popular, so you could argue putting them up here. But in my opinion, these 3 decks are better than these 2, even if they're more popular. Are you going to the Manga Shanks tourney? I want to, but I don't think I can. I'd really love to. Odin tier list in set 2? It's not good. It's in C tier. The thing is, in set 2, Kinemon is so good. Odin doesn't really do anything to Kinemon. You can just be playing better Odin in the form of Kinemon in set 2. I think I went over it. Oh, no. Let me finish going over this list. So 4 Jet Pistol, because 1 with Automaton Answer to Kid, but also Jet Pistol is just one of the best control events in the game. Like, it's amazing removal. 3 Radical Beam, it really helps your Kaido matchup to be able to bust this out at the end. But honestly, it just kind of is helpful to have this extra defense towards the end of the game when it gets grindy, and it does get grindy most games. 1 Round Table, because it removes basically anything in the game. Feel free to pair it with a Robin in the middle of the game to kill off something of note. Like, you don't feel compelled to save this unless it's your only answer to 8-drop Kid. Which it shouldn't be, because you've got this card as well, and these 2 as well. As well as if you have a big enough board, like if you have 2 Yasop on board, who cares about 8-drop Kid, you know? Just fucking Round Table. Be proactive with it. But yeah, in set 2, Kinemon is just so fucking good that there's no reason to be playing Odin over it. Realistically, this set 2 tier list is kind of wrong. We haven't looked at this in a while. I think we've gotten to the point where these should be within S, and A tier should be Smoker and Kaido. That's how I feel right now. Also, Whitebeard has been performing very well. I'll put it top of B. I think this is a more accurate representation of what's currently going on in set 2. Although I haven't been completely on top of it because of I've been so focused on set 1. And do you disagree with any of this? I feel like those are pretty adequate changes. Like, Zoro is still absolutely best deck, but Kinemon and Ivankov have really been showing their own in rivaling it. Oh, also, where's Kid? Kid should be either right below or right above Whitebeard. It shouldn't be this low in this. Red Luffy gets better in set 2. In which way? Just wondering. It topped a few things. Like, let's go to the card dev. So Red Luffy's topped a couple of times, and the things that really help it are the Whitebeard support. Is this Whitebeard as well as Ace. Even though this card doesn't get rush, it's just really good in Red Luffy. So Red Luffy's done kind of okay. The thing is, people are starting to figure out Whitebeard these days, so I think Whitebeard is just a better red Luffy, which could bump it down a tier. But for the moment, it has had a decent amount of tournament presence, so I have to put it up there. I really would have... Also, I think it's in the same tier as in... Because it's... Oh, no, it gets a little worse, actually. Mono Red Luffy was an A tier. But it does... I would still say the deck gets better, it's just that everything else gets much better. Hmm. 7:29. We've got to be getting close to these to the event start here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, set 2 is actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It started out kind of iffy, but lately, like, you know, if I were to just go to Twitter real quick. Here it is, Moonman Anthony. For the record, if you're not following Anthony's Twitter, you fucking should be. This man posts everything all the time. All the fucking time. Here we are. This is, I assume this is some Japanese shit. Is this a first place Kaido? See, look how cool that is. Kaido's coming back into the... Oh, for Magellan, too. I love this list. I love this list. I've been thinking for a while that people are sleeping on Magellan. This is really not counter heavy, which makes me worried. But black is the color to collect for sure. Black is really sweet. I think I'll play Zoro or Kinemon. Or Kinemon? Like Kinemon with Kid in it is what you're saying? I mean, that's the way to go. You gotta run. I think you should be running Kid and Kinemon. Here's a kid list that topped. At least I think this is a kid list. It looks like a kid list. Oh, this is set 1. This is definitely set 1. Oh yeah, it's Orange Samurai Dirt. Dang, Ant, where's all the set 2 stuff? Here we go. Oh yeah, I liked this was a really cool... Wait, is this Garp? This is not what I thought it was. Is this fucking Garp? What is this? What the fuck? Today I will post the deck recipe of the Red Black Garp who won the Starbucks. Okay. I don't know what that means. If you were interested, I would appreciate it if you could refer to it. Wow, so this actually won an event. That's wild to me. I love this card in Garp, fun fact. This Luffy's actually really good in Garp. Wow. I feel like Bartolomeo's a weird choice, but okay. I'll accept it. Now I'm just in awe over this list. Yeah, Samuel. Yeah. When does the tourney start? Literally any minute now. Literally any minute now. Oh, pairings. 10-minute buffer. So 10 minutes. 8 minutes now. They give a 10-minute buffer. No Whitey Bay, though. Who needs Whitey Bay? This shit is gas. Shit is gas, Samuel. And you know it. This is so cool. I love how you can stare at someone topping with Garp and then be like, but no Whitey Bay. Spoilers, the One Piece is just a Starbucks gift card. One thing I really like about this list is the 4 Red Hawk and the 4 Impact Wave to answer Zoro decks. Like, that's really sweet. Because these cards are both really good into Zoro, so having access to them both is not something to look over. Or to overlook is what I meant to say. Doesn't even run that much dead, honestly. I feel like I want more of this Smoker. Like, I feel like this Smoker is... Like, honestly, I'd kind of want 3 Akainu, 3 Smoker. But maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to play this. This is very interesting. I feel like your early game is mostly these cards, right? Like, it's just... Your early game is these control events. No pistol, too, is interesting. Your early game is these control events to stall out Zoro, and then you start building with Borsalinos. You start building, like, these kinds of boards. This Luffy is really sweet. But yeah, I saw Ant tweet this and started testing and tweaking my own list. Very cool. Starbucks translates to something. Link to Anthony Twitter? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Are you in Twitch? Yes, you are. Good, because I can only post in Twitch from here, not in multi-stream. Oh, Anthony linked it. Runs out of steam extremely quick, which is SQD. Don't know what... Oh, which is sad. That makes sense. Still very cool. Very cool. Any other cool set 2 lists? I fucking love Ivankov. Ivankov is such a cool deck. I don't think you need this heavy a top end personally, but the deck is still really sick. I also don't think there's enough 2K counters in here. Like, I'd honestly rather see these 4 cards just be fucking 2K counters, but that's just me, I guess. I'm also not, like, wild about Perona. Like, I like Dofi and Evenkov, but I don't really feel the need for Perona. Oh, there's Alvida up here. How did I miss fucking Alvida? I'm a monkey. I'm actually just stupid as fuck. Why does he have 4 Altart Luffy and no Altart Evenkov, dude? Your deck is so close to perfect. Look at his Dawn, too. His deck is so close to perfect. I like this card, but really wish I could see it played. Maybe we will at some point. Maybe I'll play it. This is Z. Wow, Z is fucking bad. I love the Altart leader though. Like, what a fun Altart leader. How big an event was this? Does it say? I bet it doesn't. Oh my god, if that's 16 player, no wonder Z came in first. I should have just left my Japanese to English up. 16 participants, yeah. I mean, winning a 16-man event with Z is like, it's still very impressive, but Evenkov is easily my go-to set too. I love it so much right now. It's either Evenkov or Kinemon or Zoro for me. I know those are like the 3 best decks, but I like all 3 a lot. See, the thing is, I think Kinemon and Evenkov I like more than Zoro, but how can I abandon my ducks? Like, how can I abandon my ducks? I'm glad people are finally catching on to this Magellan, because from the very get-go, I never knew why people weren't running this Magellan. And this card being able to grab Hell's Judgment, as well as this Magellan, as well as a 2K counter, as well as one of your 2-drop blockers, is kind of silly. I wish they had given the Shiki Impel down. I know that would have been fucking dirty, but I think it would have been okay, honestly. For those of, I'm just gonna, this is my list for tonight's event real quick. Black is too slow to be winning with 4 life constantly is what I personally feel. Yeah, I agree with that. This is what my list looks like for tonight. I'm gonna leave it up for a minute for those that are interested, because we are on tournament time soon. I'm very excited for the Duck Tribal. Draw sample hand. This hand is gas. If this was my hand, I'd be so happy. Let's try it again. This hand is also gas. This hand is insane, honestly. What match I'd be scared of the most? I don't know. Not Kid. Probably the thing I'd be most concerned about is probably any red mirror. I know I said I feel like I do good in a mirror, but Zoro mirror is annoying no matter what you do, and actually, believe it or not, mono red Luffy can be a pain. Mono red Luffy can be a pain, so red mirrors is what I'm most scared of, I feel. Kaido is also tricky, not unbeatable, but tricky. I'm not really scared of Law. I'm not that scared of Dofi. Like, I'm not exactly thrilled about the idea of Dofi, but I'm not scared of it either. And I'm not at all scared of green. I feel like this deck just dunks on green. Like, I don't lose I feel like I haven't lost a kid once with this. But now that I've said that, I'm going to lose the kid round 1, so just be ready for that. All right. Oh, this is a Law. Cool. I'm into this. I'm into this film Law stuff. I actually like this light film engine in Law, not for the oh, that's funny. A blocker that can be played off the film stuff. That's really funny. I like this light film stuff because it's good at building board. Like, I don't think you use it to bounce into, but I think you use it to establish a big board. Duffy seems a bit tricky on paper for this. No? I mean, you're way more aggressive than they can handle as a general rule of thumb, is my response to that. Because, like, Doffy's advantage is it has a huge hand, and on turn 3 it's already done so many things, but they have to play defensively into me without a ton of answers for biddies, right? Because, like, Teach isn't a great answer. Jinbei's an okay answer. Teach just screws up a little of my tempo, but because my shit is so cheap, it's not that big a deal. The thing about Dofi is these big boys can get bottom decked with Mihawk, or bounce with Dofi, so I feel like I just don't even play them into Dofi unless I have to. Because if I spend my whole turn playing a Yasop only for it to get Mihawked, I feel like I just lose. So these cards become like dead counter stat potential, basically. But the only other card that they could Mihawk would be this, but it has a rush, so it's not that big a deal. And then, like, yeah, they can bottom deck Uda, Robin, Zoro, but that doesn't really matter. I have beaten Dofi a few times at locals, but that's not to say that I think I will just stomp it. So Dofi could be a concern. We'll find out. Again, a big part of this for me is the reason I entered this event is, yeah, it'd be really cool to win the 2 boxes. And I'm going to win the 2 boxes. Fuck you all. I'm amazing. But in all reality, the reason I entered this event is I need the practice for Treasure Cup in a more competitive setting than locals. And you know that when 2 boxes are first place and 1 box is second, people are going to be putting their best foot forward. Like, you just know. There's no way they're not. So, mainly this event is about practice for me. Like, that's the big goal here, is I want to strut my stuff with Ducks and decide, is this deck actually good? Has it been like a locally driven thing? People online aren't always great. You know, locals aren't always taken seriously. A lot of the people at locals aren't necessarily the best. And some of the best players at my locals play troll, which is sad. But it is what it is. So really, you know, I feel like no matter what happens tonight, I'm going to go in and either A, I know I'm not playing Ducks for Treasure Cup, or B, I'll be really confident in my decision and I can just fine tune how I play this deck over the next 2 months. Well, I guess not even, more like 1 month. If I also hope to be entering a lot more of the pre-order box tournaments that Box Island is doing. What you mean by they play troll? So like, you know, anyone can play what they want, right? But like, there's a lot of Odins, there's a lot of blue purple Crocs. I've seen like there's some hybrid Kaidos. Like, it's not as much trolling. Blurple Croc, yeah, Rich. It's not as much trolling as it is not hyper competitive. Like, troll's not necessarily the right word. The right word is they're not bringing their absolute best foot forward. They're not there because big shit's on the line. So not only are they not bringing a competitive mindset in deck building, they're not bringing a competitive mindset in playing. Oh shit, it's 7:41, so pairings might be up. 5-minute name check. Okay. We have 15 people playing tonight. I am in the name check. Good. So last week Trash played a real deck. Yeah, he did. Commentate its opponent's misplays as they play against them during a webcam match. Yeah, I have to be careful. You be aware that once I actually start the game, I can't really be talking to chat. I'll read all your stuff. We'll talk after the game, but, you know, my opponent will be hearing me over webcam. But I feel like you guys knew that already. 16? Why did I only see 15? I only see 15 in the name check. Jacob. But yeah, so it's as much as it's not only about what deck they play, but it's about the mindset they bring. And a lot of the people at my locals are new, which is completely fine. Like, honestly, my locals is full of really cool dudes. It's got some really good players in there. Some. But it's still not the same as going to a webcam tournament of established people that have been playing for a while after the check. Okay. Gotcha. I did not mean to click on that. It's not the same as going to an established tournament setting with people that you know are putting their best foot forward and really taking it seriously. Yeah, I suck at the TCG. Exactly. Like, Rich is there. It's not serious. Gosh, could you imagine opening this fucking hand? This one kind of sucks. Not if I'm into Kid, though. I'd probably keep this into Kid. Turn 1, nothing is sad, but turn 2, Robin and having Roundtable and Luffy to deal with stuff is, like, really good. Wow, these are all, like, really good hands. Wow, this one's fucking gas. This might be the worst one yet, and it's still really good. I just love this. Like, this deck feels so sweet. This one's only okay, actually, because I don't really do anything after my initial burst. I'd have to hope I draw good stuff. This one's great. This is like dream opening hand right here. This is bad. This I mulligan. Right? Like, oh, that's the worst. But if I mulligan into this, I'm fine. Like turn 1, turn 2. See what I get off this? Have a jet pistol, have a Robin effect. It's all good stuff. A lot of rush in my life, too. I'd probably mulligan this. If I mulligan into this, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I would mulligan it away. It's too defensive. I need to be doing stuff early. This I'd keep. So yeah, Ducks. All right, our 5-minute name check is almost up. So let's see. There we go. We'll just hide this for now. Hide my display captures. All right, guys. So we'll be in here soon. I'm pretty excited for it all. And now I'm going to move my keyboard since I am no longer shit. Oh, pairing. 5 minutes till timer's up. So we do have pairings. We have pairings, chat. Next paycheck, I'm getting a new webcam just so I can do online tourneys. Not a bad idea. Where the fuck am I? I'm on table 4. Okay. Hello.
Hello there.
How are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
No complaints from me.
What was that?
No complaints from me.
That's good to hear. I might be ready to complain if I lose first round though, so
well, jeez.
no, I'm joking. I'm playing.
No, I know. You're good. I'm hoping I'm hoping not to lose my first round. So, you know, we'll see. I think one of us might be a little disappointed here.
That's how it's looking so far. Damn, I was kind of hoping my opponent wanted to lose first round, make this easier, but
Wouldn't that have been cool?
You can't win them all, you know.
Exactly. And what's your name, friend?
Mino.
Mino, you got it. My name is Max. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you, Max. Would you like evens or odds?
I will. Oh, well, I will take odds.
Evens.
You got it. Would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first.
Alrighty.
Oh God. Well.
Oh man, here we are.
This was probably the most annoying first matchup I could have got.
It certainly isn't exactly the preference, but if I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly thrilled about it either. So we'll see how it goes.
Yours is definitely more optimally built than mine, though, because I didn't want to crack my second, my sealed pre-release starter deck for it.
Oh, jeez. So what, you only have half the starter deck then, or?
I'm not going to say I have half, because I do have some extra stuff. I just don't have it all. I'm missing a couple things. How would you like me to cut?
Cut in half and then the top 5, please.
Just to bottom?
Yep, top 5 to bottom. How would you like me to cut?
Just do the same thing. I'll send it back.
We'll send it back. I'll do the same. Alrighty.
Yeah, just do it the same thing again.
You got it, boss.
I'm guessing same over here.
Yep, you got it.
All right, good luck, man.
You as well, my friend.
We'll do in 2 years.
You got it.
Grabbing.
Your
Nico
life
Robin?
is on the side there, right?
Yeah, I'll scoot it over more so you could.
Thank you.
Grabbing Nico Robin.
You got it.
Pass to you.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. Draw for 2. I'm gonna play a Nami. Checking the top 5. I'm gonna grab a Robin to hand. And then I'm gonna pay 1 for a Sunicune. And I will tell you to go.
I'm going to go 3 for Robin.
Okay.
Go up to 6 using leader ability, and we'll swing 6 at your lead.
I'll take that. You got it.
And I'll pass to you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start by swinging 5 at your leader.
Sure. I'll take that.
Alright.
No trigger.
You got it. Then I'll pay 3 for my Robin. And 1 for a Karoo. And I'll pass to you.
All right. How many in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Tap 1 to minus that Robin by 2k.
You got it.
And we'll attach the Restodon to Robin and swing 5k at your leader, KOing your Robin.
Okay. I'm going to counter out of that with a Sunny.
All right. We will swing 5k with my leader to your leader.
So you have 4 Dawn up?
Correct.
I'll take that one. No triggers.
We'll tap 1 for a Nami. Wow. Grab Chopper.
Okay.
Tap 1 for a second Nami.
Okay.
Grab Frankie.
Radical Beam, sure.
Tap 1, play out Chopper,
Okay.
and we'll pass there.
How many cards are in your hand, friend?
5.
5? You got it. Okay, I'm gonna throw 1 Dawn onto Zoro.
All right.
I'm going to swing 4 with Sunny at your Robin.
We'll combo 2.
Okay. I'll swing another 4 with Karoo at your Robin.
We'll combo 2.
I'll attach 1 to Nami, and I'll swing another 4 with Nami at your Robin.
Yeah, you got it.
I will swing 6k at your leader.
Swing is good. No trigger.
Okay. Cards in hand, please.
4.
I'm going to pay 3 for Zoro. And then I'm going to attach 1 to Zoro and swing 7k at your leader.
We'll block that one.
You got it. And I will pass the turn to you.
How many in hand?
I have 5 in hand. To your 5 as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's tap 1 for Nami.
Okay. You're getting a lot of Namis over there.
I sure am. You have how many in hand?
I have 5 in hand.
We'll grab the rest, Luffy.
Okay.
Let's go 2k to your Nami.
Yeah, Nami can die.
Let's go 5k to your Sunny.
Sunny can die.
Tap 5
Rush.
for Luffy.
You got it?
6k to your leader.
To my leader, I'll take that. No triggers.
We'll trigger rested leader ability. We'll go 3k to your Karoo.
Still have 1 more Donna. I'm gonna counter out of that with Yasop.
And I'll pass to you.
How many cards are in your hand?
4. 1
4?
open.
And 3 life, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to attach 1 to Zoro. And I'm going to attach 1 to Karoo. And also
All right.
5 at your leader with Karoo.
We'll take that. No trigger.
I'm going to swing 6 at your leader with Zoro.
2k Sanji.
I'm going to attach 1 to my leader, and I will swing 7k at your leader with my leader.
Radical beam. Since I'm at 2 or less now,
Yep.
I do get an extra 2k.
I will pay 4 for Jet Pistol, blowing up your Rush Luffy.
All right.
And then I will pay 1 for a Sunny-kun, and I will pass the turn to you.
All right. How many in hand?
4.
And you have none open. All right.
Yep.
Um. You have 4 in hand?
4 in hand.
Let's go 5k into your leader.
I will counter out with Yasop.
We'll go 3 for Robin.
Okay.
And then we'll trigger leader ability attaching 1 to Nami.
Nami. Okay.
Let's go 3 to Karoo.
Cards left in hand.
3.
Karoo can die. Was that 4 Dawn just now?
Yep. Pop the Zoro.
Sure.
Your move.
I'm gonna attach 1 to my leader. Attach 1 to Sunny.
Oh my! Thank God! Thank God! I thought the Wade wasn't gonna trade me. That was the only.
You said 3 in hand.
2.
2 in hand.
Now.
I will go 5 at leader with Sunny.
Yeah, you got that. No trigger.
I'm gonna attach 1 to Zoro, and I will go 7 at leader.
Yep. No trigger.
I will pay 5 for Luffy, and I will attach 2 to him, and I'll go 9k at leader.
I can only get to 8. You got it.
Good game, my friend.
Oh, why did I have to get the worst matchup round 1, dude?
I'm sorry.
I haven't even played this deck. Dude, I saw
Wow, my
3
next
choppers off my first Nami. You know how freaking
Oh,
annoying
wow,
that was?
That sucks so hard. You needed those cards against me. I was really worried too when you got rid of my Robin. I was like, man, now he's just gonna chop her up. But
That was the plan, and then I saw 3 off 1 Nami, and then I saw 1 off the first Nami, but I don't remember what I grabbed instead, but it was better at the time. It was Robin. I
really
grabbed Robin
liked-
off the first Nami.
I really liked that you left up 2 there because it made me really nervous to.
I was fiending for.
because it was like a really good bluff, you know, or hope that you had something.
I was really fiending for either a Radical Beam or something off Life, or even Red Hawk. One of the two.
For sure.
The game does not ever play to me though, but you played really well, and I wish you luck, dude.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
I
hope you have a great time in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I'm just playing for fun, really. I was not expecting to win
You know,
box anyways.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, my Rush Zoros have been in the mail for like 3 weeks now. I have
So you don't
not
even
received.
have them yet. Oh, jeez.
I have 2. I have 2. But I mean, every deck pretty much runs 4.
No, I know what you're saying. I mean, I've run 4 in Mono Red Luffy before. Do you have any Shanks?
I have 1, and I really want to see it. I love that card, even if it's not great. Just a 10k beater is pretty great.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very solid.
I like it, and I accidentally said I only had half the deck. I shouldn't have told you that, because then you kind of knew I only had 2 of these.
I guess that's
But-
fair. I wasn't 100% sure, but it's, you know, I don't think I would have played any differently.
I saw
always
both
play
of them
safe.
though.
That's true. That's all that matters.
What else did you have in hand?
At the end there, I had a Ben Beckman, which is a 7-drop 9k, which is a 1k counter. And then I had this 2k counter Sanji and this Otama. So I'd been sitting on a lot of defense for a while. And at 2 life with your board at the end there, it's why I was so comfortable just going for it. Because even if you had been able to counter out there, I didn't think you'd be able to win on the following turn.
I would have went really wide probably with the Namis.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
it would have been really awkward if you had put like 3 on a bunch of Namis, but even then, for each Nami to swing, that's 9 of your Dawn.
Yeah, I had that Robin out though. That's what I was counting
Robin
on.
was helpful. I don't run any blockers, fun fact.
The Robins, especially for this matchup, is just for Sunny. I just couldn't defend it. I ran out of steam right at the beginning. If I
Yeah.
could have defended it, that would have helped so much.
Yeah, but there
Maybe
was a
for
lot.
one more
If you, I had that. The reason I had 4 open was that jet pistol I had used on your big Luffy. I was using that to, if you had kept countering out a Robin, worst case scenario, I'd have just jet pistoled it away.
It's really what you got to do, especially playing Zoro.
Yeah, especially my build runs 8 1-drop 3Ks. I can't let that thing live.
Yeah, I wanted to play Zoro, but I didn't have enough Sunny Coons. So I went, I'll play Luffy.
You should check out the 2-drop 4K version that wants to
Uh,
it wants to go second, and then it runs 4 Sai, 4 Vivi, and often 4 Sanji. And the goal is on turn 2, you go second, right? Turn 1, you play 1 2-drop 4K. Turn 2, swing leader, play 2 more 2-drop 4Ks. So you have 3 2-drop 4Ks. And then on turn 3, put 1 on your leader, even 2 on your leader, and you've got a ton of pressure out there.
that
That's
sounds
the
like a
concept.
nightmare. Sounds like a nightmare to play against. I would be crying
When
if I ran into that.
When it you don't always hit 3 2-drop 4Ks, obviously. Even when you don't hit them, it's very good. But when you do hit that like dream scenario, it won a huge Japanese event in the set 1 meta. It was kind of the defining list for Zoro for a long time because it was just so good.
I'll have to give it a shot.
Absolutely.
Maybe once I come into my Zoro cards.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't. How do I get the film cards? I mean, I have a couple, but that was
So
just because a friend gave them to me.
these, you got your LGS was supposed to give you these when you entered any tournament throughout the month of December. So now that December's gone, really the only way to get them is to buy them online.
Damn, I got a tourney tomorrow. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll hook you up.
Hopefully, I mean, I've seen LGS keep them and sell them. I've also seen them give them out as prizing to milk them for longer. They were really supposed to be for entry, but the as long as you're not selling them, that's against the regulations. But Bandai gives them to you, and lets you. I own an LGS, so I've got all the ins and outs. I gave them out to my players at locals. They give them to you, and they say you're allowed to use them by any means as long as you're not selling them. So it's not against the rules to, if someone buys a box, to give them to someone as incentive to buy a box, or to give them to first, second, third place and milk them as opposed to give them out to everyone. But really, what you were supposed to do is just give them to everybody.
Yeah.
You were supposed to give them to the first 8 people that entered. So hopefully
Maybe
you'll luck out at
Mikey.
locals
Maybe my
tomorrow.
buddy has some.
Yeah.
Because he gave me my first 2. Maybe I might have some more. If not, I could just try and pick up Sunny Coons tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Not too hard.
I don't know.
Like 10
I
bucks
think
right now, though.
I like Luffy better, anyways.
Luffy's a
I
really
just-
fun deck. I can't blame you for that. It plays very differently, but it's very fun.
It's definitely not as good as Zoro, but I mean, I love it.
You know,
I love moving the Dawn.
I honestly feel like it's barely worse than Zoro. It's just a very different style of deck. Zoro's an aggro deck. Luffy's a mid-range deck where you're running a lot of bigger rush pieces. And like you're trying to amass a big board instead of constantly swing with smaller things.
Yeah, well, I really want to get I want to get Shanks out today. That's what I want to do because I just feel so powerful when he's out there.
Oh yeah.
Because like whenever I bring Shanks out, or like usually I'm like, oh well, this is my last ditch effort, and then I die immediately after. But recently, he's been coming out and just taking hold of
If you get
games.
him out early enough, he can be a major asset for sure.
If you're going first and getting him on 9, and you have like even 1 2K counter in hand, crazy.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
As long as they don't have a crazy board, you know. If they have H-Up Kid, you're like, yeah, maybe not.
I'm reporting here for us.
You're reporting that I won, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank God. Oh, yes, I need this box. Please, I couldn't buy any pre-order. Please.
Well, you have a great rest of your turn at Mino. Thanks so much for the conversation.
Oh, okay. Next time, you're losing.
Yeah,
I'm
I look forward
countering.
to it. My rival in One Piece.
Well, if I'm playing red, damn right.
You got it. boss.
Damn right. Peace out, bro.
Later. All right, I'm back. Thank you, Jacob. Let's catch up with chat. That Robin needed to die. That Robin did need to die. I think that was when he KO'd mine. I was really sweating when he Tama Robin my Robin, but I felt pretty confident with my pressure because the Ducks just put out so much pressure. Fuck, Luffy is gas. Luffy is really good. He definitely overprotected Robin. You know, here's the thing about protecting Robin. I actually stand by some light protection of Robin, but not at the cost of 2k counters. Like, if he could have used 1k counters to bait out a few more attacks, I'd have been here for it. But the moment he blew an Otama, and I think it was a Sanji, it was too much for protecting Robin. Now, having said that, if he hadn't have protected Robin, it would have just been 1 Dawn on Zoro face, or 1 Dawn on Duck face, you know, 1 Dawn face, play a Rush Zoro, which I had. I don't think the outcome would have been any better for him. He'd have still ended up using his whole hand. But I definitely agree that he did not need to defend his Robin as much as he did. He got a ton from Nami. This man seeing all of his Namis was definitely worrisome, especially because my build, Nami is so good against Duck. Because they're good. It's, as you saw, they swing into my Ducks and my Sunnies. He's going for game. I don't know when that happened, when that was sent, but I did go for game. I think so, or better have a blocker, Rad Beam in hand. I thought he had Radical Beam. Yeah, good job, Max. That's right, what I won. You know, here's the truth of the matter. The way I saw it is the first 5K swing was kind of a test the waters type of deal. And then 7 is just a good number to swing with. And once that was done, I swung with a 9 because either he Radical Beams and has another card. I was explaining this to him. Even if he had countered out, he'd have been 2 cards out of hand. He was not killing me on the following turn. No way in hell. And then I kill him on the crackback. Like, there's almost no way to survive the onslaught that was coming. Thank you, Lope Decent, for the congrats. All bluff. Yeah, he was all bluffing. Missed it. Who won? I won, Anthony. Thank you. Nice win, homie. Oh, Krista. Thank you, bud. Is there any exclusive participation prizes for the month of January? Clean game. Congrats. Thank you, Skip. Congrats on the W. I appreciate everyone's congratulations. Let's take a look. As far as I know, no. I will say I haven't got my tournament kits in because my distributor is terrible and didn't send them with my most recent order, even though they were supposed to. But we'll get into that another time. Let's take a look. If there is anything for January, this will tell us. But I'm fairly. Wait, what's this? The packaging worst. Wait. What's this?
That's because you're a handsome big man.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That is important to note. The box says it comes with 4 Scalpel and 2 Repel. It's the other way around. I'm glad that they put that notice up. I need to check this website more often. It actually has, like, good information. Oh, God, this is cool, too. Whoa. I would love to go to this. That's really sick. I think he never got enough board presence. Yeah, his board kind of was dwindling. But he drew a lot of Namis, and he was using them to try and find stuff. I was doing a really good job of keeping his board low. Mono Red Luffy is an interesting matchup for sure. He didn't have his big rush pieces. Max won the tourney. I won game 1. I won round 1. I haven't won the tourney yet. Come back in a few hours and see, this is Store Tournament Volume 1. Oh, see, December, this lists the January stuff, and I didn't see anything about it. See, December, exclusive for December. I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, they don't have anything specific. What's intermediate? Store Tournament Volume 1. So then what's in rookies? Same thing. So intermediate and rookies, what's beginner?
Oh, you talking about
Events that are gone. You going to Treasure Cup? I'm going to Treasure Cup in Ontario, yes. The deck I'm playing tonight is actually the deck just got here. Yeah, welcome, Jag. I'm glad you're here. The deck I'm playing tonight is actually the deck I'm considering for Treasure Cup, so I'm kind of using tonight as a test the water type of deal. Also, I mean, if I win a few boxes, I won't complain. Oh, Treasure Cup. This is really exciting. First place. So, let's see. Participation, you get an event pack volume 2. Times 2? You get 2 of them? That's sick. I didn't even know that. So you get this times 2, which is amazing. Some good set 2 cards in here. I like Jinbei a lot. I don't mind Ace. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ace creep up. The other 3 are kind of whatever. This is my favorite Uda art in the game, though. What did I win with? Duck Tribal. I'm playing Mono Red Zoro. This card kind of sucks, sadly, but oh well. This card I'm also not crazy about, but I think that all these cards have potential in the right decks. Like, I think none of them are necessarily bad. They just need to be fiddled with. Wow. I didn't see this. God, if I got that playmat, I'd cream my pants. Holy shit. That's amazing, too. I want both playmats. God damn. Alright. Wow. Wow. Comes the Zoro and the Chopper and the Usopp alts. I'd be selling all that. I want the playmat more than anything else. 7 Warlord looks too cramped. I don't know if I agree, honestly. I think it's fine. It's a little cramped, but there are 7 of them, you know? I mean, it's gonna be a little cramped. I think it's okay. I mean, it's certainly not as good as the 4 Emperors, but I would hope it isn't as good as the first place. Oh, I think that mat is so incredibly mid. Which one? Which mat? The 4 Emperors? I mean, it's got the card arts. Like, they could have done anything, so I was a little disappointed. I don't mind the card arts. Besides, honestly, it's not Ace looks dope. Yeah, Ace does look kind of dope. I mean, Zoro. What did you win with? Zoro, yeah. Is it this or another version of Luffy? It's another, it's what I'm working with right now is what I'm, both? Man, I like them. I like them. If for no other reason, for clout. So, top 128 gets another event pack. Now, top 64 gets the chopper. I believe that if you're top 64, does that mean, are these cumulative? So if you get top 64, you're gonna get 4 event packs. Is that what that means? Yeah, clout for clout, they're rad, exactly. Because then if you come in first, like you get 5 event packs for coming top 32. Jamie Clement. Oh, you get a booster box for coming in first. That's cool. Wait, who gets the Serial Luffy? Who gets the Serial Luffy? I assume first. Is it first and second? Oh, top 8 get the Serial Luffy? Oh, I see now. Derp. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Wow, top 8 is a lot of people. They're giving out a ton of them. Which of them is first? Is it the one I'm going to? The same day? I didn't even know that. So, the core TCG and the Carta Magica. Do we know if they're giving out the numbers at random or if they are... do we know if they're giving out the numbers at random or if they are giving them in numbered order? Like, will first place at one of these 2 first events random? I think the DLB were random, but when the DLB said that they were random, they said that they were reserving those slots for future events. But I don't know if that meant for the numbers like 1 and 2 for future random events or. Like, I'm not sure. How much longer do we have in this round? Timer. Oh, timer ends in 19 minutes. Okay. All right, guys, we will be right back to talk more about Treasure Cup and the deck and the tournament. I think it wouldn't be fair if it's not random. Yeah, it should be random. Oh, thank you for the follow, Aspira27. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so I will be right back. We're going to take a quick break so I can run to the bathroom and grab a drink because talking hurts my throat like a bitch. So I will see you guys soon. Alrighty. Sorry for our short break, but we are back. I think it's really funny that before the event started, you guys were asking me what I thought my worst matchup would be, and I was like, probably Mono Red Luffy, and it's the very first thing I face. I'm really into the fact that there are these mats. I don't know how I didn't know they existed. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, honestly. Yeah, playmat's kind of whatever. I think that's, I mean, it's kind of cool. Pillars of Strength, Big Mom Pirates, clear card case. I like these, honestly. These are really cool to me. How are we doing on... Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 people have reported.
She's doing much better. She's actually streaming the thing she wants.
Wait, do we have pairings? No, we don't have pairings. 5 minutes till timer's up. You don't have to wait for a timer to start playing. Oh, that was way earlier. Okay. I was like, whoa.
He sent it in cash. He's there. Oh, yeah. Now
Oh, okay. So all that's from yesterday. That's what's throwing me off. You know, let's see. Let's check this out. Let's see what else is going on in these games. So we've got a Kid versus Kaido here. Is the Kaido at no life? Is that what's going on? Oh, I think Kid might have just won. Yeah, Kid literally just won.
Damn it, I thought you got the guy to the left. I didn't realize.
Well, that was not exciting. There's only one other match going on. Let's check it out. Did these guys also just... Okay, so, you know, I was going to check out some other people's games, but it looks like everybody won. But the good news is that means that we will be in round 2 shortly. Where's Anthony? Where's your face? Sad. So because this is a webcam tournament and I at the moment only have one webcam, a problem that I plan to remedy soon if I continue to enter webcam tournaments, which I kind of want to, my face is not here. However, where's Anthony? Anthony's on a bus to, I want to say, Long Island, which is why he is not with us currently. I love these chopper sleeves. Those are sweet. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, that's cool. We're playing Duck Tribal in a tournament tonight, though, Joe Celo. Welcome to the chat.
How did he know I was there and not know the people that were like on
So, yeah. While we're just chilling and waiting, we're going to hover my list. Yeah, I've been doing holiday stuff for a week, so I couldn't stream, which sucks. Yeah, same here. Max, I would like your opinion on finalizing some numbers on a list I have later, if that's cool. I do love ducks. You can throw it up right now. Wait. Can you throw it up right now? You can throw it up right now. I just might need to stop if pairings go up. Like, if you give me a link, I'll check it out. Is this list set 1 or set 2, Josila? I love viewer submitted lists. It's one of my favorite things to do. Set 1? Send it, bro. Send it in chat. I'll check it out right now. Man, all my viewers left when I went to the bathroom. It's probably what I'm running for Treasure Cup. Do you want it on stream then? You gonna show your spice? 99%. I'm using these tournaments, these Box Island tournaments, to decide what I'm running for Treasure Cup. Pretty happy with Ducks so far tonight, but only one game in is not a good. Yeah, that's fine. All right, go for it. We're the boys here. That's a fact. This is the Moonmen family. Yo, live stream Treasure Cup? I don't think I can. There will be people live streaming. What I think I'm going to do is I do a lot of YouTube shorts on my YouTube channel, and I'll do YouTube shorts of updates for Treasure Cup as I go through them, as I go through Treasure Cup. That's the current plan. But I don't know if I'd be able to live stream my own games. Since I'll explain my choice behind it. I would commentate that tourney if I could. Yeah. All right. You're playing Luffy for Treasure Cup. Ooh. All right. Explain your choices. Go ahead. You can start in. I asked my mate for his mate, but they told me no. Why did he tell you no? Told you no for what? Wait, are pairings up? No, they're not up. Okay. So go ahead and explain some of your card choices here. Or do you want me to dive in with my analysis before you explain card choices?
What?
To commentate, I asked Carta. Dive in and ask if you need an explanation. I don't really need an explanation. I'll talk about your list. So, first thing I'll say is a really good rule of thumb when playing Mono Red Luffy, for the generic list, did pairings literally just go up? Sucks to be you, Josilo. Sucks to be you. That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Well, after this round, dude, we will go over your list. I'm at table 1. Hello?
What's up, Max?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
You streaming?
Of course.
So now I'm famous.
Would you like evens or odds?
I have 2 dices as well.
Oh, you have 2 dice as well? So high roll?
Yep. Yep.
I got a 6.
I got 5.
I will choose to go first.
Yeah, you might want to see my leader first.
Okay, fair enough. Nope, I still choose to go first. That's fine.
Yep. Maybe you saw it when I played last round.
You know, I did peek into games last round, but I wasn't paying attention to
Okay.
who was where. Kid into Zoro. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh, do you? I think actually maybe I peeked and you had just beaten a Kaido when I hopped in.
Yeah.
Like I think I saw literally the killing blow, and I was like, well, I was gonna enjoy this game, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah.
How would you like me to cut, friend?
Half is fine.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Could you do half and then top 5 cards to the bottom?
So half and then top 5 from here.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes there and goes there.
Exactly. Perfect. Thank you.
And you wanted to go first, you said?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah. See my hand. I actually kind of think this is keepable.
Okay. Just in half okay again?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we are. You ready, friend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Best of luck to you.
You too, man.
I will start with a Karoo, and I'll tell you to go.
Yeah. I'll draw. I will take the dance. Pay 2 for killer.
Sure.
Pass.
Okay, I'm gonna start by playing Nami.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will grab Zoro.
Yeah.
The rest of the bottom. I'm gonna throw 1 onto my leader, and I'll swing 6 at yours.
I will take it.
Okay.
No trigger.
I will pay 1 for a Sunny, and I will pass to you.
Yeah. I will refresh. We'll add 2 downs.
Sure. Oh, excuse me. Put my dice out.
Thinking. I think I'll do it like this. I'll pay 2 for a Nekomamushi,
Yep.
resting your Sunny. Then I'll swing 5 over Sunny.
Sunny can die.
Pay 1 for Bonnie.
Okay.
And then I'll put 1 on the killer.
Okay.
Pass.
Nice.
1 second, please.
No worries.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Dropping cards from my hand like the loser that I am. I am going to put 1 onto Zoro,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to put 1 onto Karoo. And I will swing
Yeah.
5k at your leader.
I will counter Winnie the Pooh.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2 for Brooke and use Brooke's
Yeah.
effect to put 2 onto Nami,
Yeah.
and I will swing 5k at your leader.
I will block that with killer, so I'll get to draw a card,
Yes.
and then we'll die.
All right, and then I will attach 1 to Zoro, and I will swing 7 at your leader.
Yeah, I'll take it.
How many cards in
trigger.
your hand?
I have 6 cards in hand.
You got it. I'll pass to you.
Yeah. Stun. Draw. Add 2 dons.
I've been seeing a lot of people use the backwards film red stuff for their Dawn, and I think it's really cool, honestly.
Yeah, it looks way better,
Yeah.
I think. I'll swing 3k at Tronami.
Nami can die.
5 at Karu.
Karoo can die.
I will pay 1 for Bonnie skill.
Okay.
Into 5. Oh, look into fire. I think I'm gonna add the 7 cost kid.
Okay.
Thinking. Yeah, I think we'll do it with this. I'll pay 5 for law.
Okay.
Bouncing Bonnie.
Yep.
I'm playing down a bitch.
You got it.
Yes, turn.
I'm gonna throw 1 onto Zoro, and I'll swing 6k at your leader.
Hmm. Thinking.
Yep.
I will counter it with a Scratch Manapu.
I'm gonna pay 6 for Yasop,
Yep.
and I'll tell you to
Yep.
go.
Yeah. Almost done. And drop. Add 2 downs.
Yep.
Let's go 5 at leader.
I will take that. No triggers.
Then I'll pay 7 for kid.
You got it.
And then I'll pay 1 for a Bonnie.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Cards in hand.
5. I'm playing law, you know? Hey, I'm a kid, you know?
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pay 1 for Tama, targeting your 7-drop kid.
Yeah.
And then I will pay 4 for Jet Pistol to blow up the 7-drop kid.
Yeah.
Then I will throw 1 on my leader, and I'm
Yeah.
going to swing 6k at your leader with my Zoro.
3 downs open.
With 3 Dawn open, yes.
I will take it. No
Okay.
sugar.
Six cards in hand or 5?
Now I have 6.
I thought so, thank you. With 2 life remaining?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to swing 9 at leader with Yasop.
I will block it with Beige.
I had a feeling. I will throw 2. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna throw 2 onto Brooke.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna swing 6k at your leader.
I will block with Law and counter with Rizzo.
You got it. After that, I'm gonna tell you to go.
Yeah. I'll refresh. Draw for turn. Add 2 downs. I think that's how I want to do it, probably. So I will swing with Nekomamushi at your Brook.
Brooke can die.
Swing Kid at leader for 5.
I will take it. I'm gonna trigger Jet Pistol and kill your Law.
Yeah. In that case, I think I will pay 1 for Bonnie skill.
You got it.
Add Beige.
You got it.
Thinking.
You got it.
I'll pay 1 for another Bonnie.
Okay.
1 for skill.
You got it.
Add Beige.
Yeah.
I'll then pay 5 for Law.
Okay.
Bouncing Bonnie.
Yep.
Play down a killer.
Sure.
I will pay 1 for Beige. Then I'll put 1 on the killer. Pass.
Okay. I'm gonna start by attaching 1 to my leader.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna attach 1 to Tama.
Yeah.
I'll swing 2 at your Bonnie.
Yeah. That.
Throw 1 on my leader.
Yeah.
And I'll swing 7 at your leader.
I will block that with killer, drawing a card, and then I'll die.
Then I'll swing 9 at your leader with Yasop.
I will block with Beige.
Sure. I will pay 3 for Zoro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw 3 Dawn on Zoro.
Yep.
And I'll swing 9 at your leader.
Yeah, I'll have to take that. No trigger.
I'll pass the turn to you.
I will stun. Draw turn.
Cards in hand, please.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand.
Holy moly, okay. You got it.
Swing 3 at Otama.
Yeah, Tama can die. I kind of thought that was coming.
Yeah. 5 at Zoro. The character.
I'm going to counter out with Brooke.
Yeah. Then I will pay 8.
Yep.
Kid.
Yep.
Use his skill and put on a killer.
Sure.
Add 1 under kid and add 1 under killer. Fast turn.
So I'm gonna start with 1 on leader.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay 4 for round table, targeting your 8-drop kid.
Yeah.
Then I will swing 6 at 8-drop kid with Zoro.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to attach 3 to my leader and swing 9 at yours.
Having 2 dawns left.
2 Dawn up.
I will. This is tricky. But yeah, I will block with killer, drawing a card, and then dice.
And then I will swing 9 with Yasop at your leader.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Don't trigger.
And then I'll pay 1 for a duck, and I'll tell you to go.
Yeah. pass. Drop turn. Let's see. Cards in hand.
I have two
Two.
cards in hand. Yes.
Uh,
Let me move those away from my life.
I will put one under my kit. Swinging 6 at Zoro.
I'm sorry. Zoro leader or Zoro character?
Character.
Okay. I'm gonna pay one for Radical Beam.
Yeah. In that case, I will attempt to swing 6 at Zoro below.
Zoro can die.
Then I will pay 7 for 7 cost kid.
Okay.
1 for Beige. Then I'll
Okay.
pass.
Cards in hand.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna touch one to Zoro leader,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna pay 5 for 5-drop Luffy.
Yeah.
I'll attach 4 to him, and I'll swing
Yeah.
11 unblockable at your leader.
Yeah. So let's see. Uh, 7, 9. I'll pay 1 for Paradise Waterfall.
Sure.
So it's 11, and he will stand and use 1 for how much?
I'm sorry. I believe that's only 10.
Yeah, that's correct. But how
He
much?
is
How big were
11.
you? 11. Yeah.
Yes.
Then I'll throw 2 bunnies.
You got it. Then I will swing 6k at your leader with my Zoro.
Block kid.
I will swing 9k at your leader with my Yasop.
Block with Beige.
You got it. I'll pass turn to you.
Yeah. I'll stand. Draw. 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
And Yasop is 8.
Yasop is 8, yes.
I'll put 3 dons under my kid.
Okay.
Swing 10 at Yasop.
Yasop can die.
I will put 3 under my kid. Swing 8 at Luffy.
Luffy will die.
Then I'll pay 1 for Bonnie.
Okay.
1 for Bonnie skill.
Yep.
I will add Law to my hand.
Okay.
Then I'll pay 1 for Momonosuke.
Okay.
1 for Momonosuke skill. Iso.
Okay.
Then I'll
And I'm
pass
sorry.
and kid.
What did you grab off of Bonnie?
Law.
Law. You got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then pass and he will stand.
And you have 3 cards in hand, correct?
Correct.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna start by playing Nami.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna grab Brook.
Yep.
Throw 1 on Zoro.
Yeah.
Let's throw 2 on Zoro, and I'll swing
Yep.
7k at your leader.
I will block that with law.
Let's throw 3 onto Karoo, and I'll swing 7k at your leader.
4 on standing.
I'm 4 on standing, yes.
I will block with kid.
I will pay 3 for Zoro, and
Yeah.
I will attach 1 to him and swing 7 at leader.
Okay. Throw Izo and Nekomamushi.
You got it. I will pass the turn to you.
Draw. Yeah. I will swing 3 Karu.
Karoo can die.
I will pay 1 for Bonnie skill.
Okay.
Add Beige to my hand.
Okay.
Pay 1 for Momonosuke skill.
Okay.
Add Iso to my hand.
Okay.
Put 2 dons under my kid. Swing 7 at Zoro.
Zoro will die.
I will pay 5 for law.
Sure.
Bounce Bonnie. And then I think I might as well play down the Bonnie.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 1 for Beige.
And
Pass.
you have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Okay. I'll swing 8k at your leader with Zoro.
I will block that with Beige.
I will swing 9k at your leader with Nami.
Block with law.
Okay. I will pay 1 for Karoo, and I'll pass.
Yeah. Refresh. Drop turn.
Check the timer here real quick.
Yeah.
18 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
back.
all good with time. I will start to swing 3k at your Nami.
Nami can die.
Then I'll pay 1 for Bonnie skill. I think I will add kid.
Okay.
Pay 1 for Momonosuke skill.
Okay.
Grab another Momonosuke.
Okay.
Pay 5. Law.
Sure.
I will bounce Neko and play him again
Sure.
to rest your Karu. Swing 5 over Karu.
Guru will die.
Then I'll pay 1 for Momonosuke.
Okay.
1 for Momonosuke skill. Add a Paradise Waterfall to my hand.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
I'm going to pay 4 for Jet
Yeah.
Pistol, blowing up your law.
Yeah.
And then I will attach 6 to my leader and swing 11k at yours.
Yeah, you got it, man.
That was a very good game. Holy.
Yeah.
Whew. Had me sweating with that comeback. I was really confident when I played that first Nami. I was like, I'll find another Luffy. I've only
Yeah.
gone through one, but oh, they were both together so deep. Holy cow.
Oh, are you playing 3?
I'm only playing 3, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good game, man. Thank you so much.
You too, man.
Good luck in the rest
I
of the
hope
match.
you come first here so I can get second, huh?
Let's do it. You and me, first and second,
Yeah.
baby.
Good luck.
You as well. Thank you.
Thanks.
Holy cow. Okay, anyone else having a fucking panic attack? Alright, let's talk about that game. Alright, I'm gonna go back through chat real quick and see what I've missed. I'll just commentate. Obama Jet, that's a great name for Otama Jet Pistol. Okay, I'm not even going that far. I think it would still go first for Robin first. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that with Zoro Mirror. You do go first into Zoro Mirror because Robin first is so important. Being proactive is more important than having the 1 extra cards in hand, because being first player in Zoro Mirror, at least in my opinion, is good. Sunny is a blocker. Yes, they swing into the biddies. Law and 8 kid in hand. So hope he has play Yasop. Yeah, I had the Yasop. Tama Pistol. Yep, I Tama Pistol a 7-drop. That Bonnie gonna put in work if not shut down. I'm sure I shut it down. We have Tama for reasons. Fine. All right, I'll play Ben Beckman or another Yasop. I didn't have Ben Beckman or another Yasop. I was so sad. If I did, the game would have been easy peasy. If he counters, he needs to waste lead of Yasop. Nah, Yasop's fine. If he kids, he's dumb. Yeah, that was when I triggered Jet Pistol. Yeah, you can't kid with no blockers up against me. Even when he did get kid, I had the round table, thankfully. So show me Yasop or Ben. Damn. Slowly put his life down. Gonna look good in the long game. Duck. Did you just say duck every time I played duck, Anthony? He's dead. He lost. Damn. 0 life against red. It can't believe he countered out. The fact that he countered out of that Luffy and was surprising enough. The fact that he lived for that many turns afterwards was kind of crazy. Is that GG? That Luffy needs to go. He has another Luffy bet or Nami ad Luffy. I wanted Nami ad Luffy. It was crazy. I didn't get it. Good game. No slouch. Would you have been able to out the 8-drop? If I didn't win on that turn, would I have been able to stop 8-drop on the following? So he would have had no blockers, but he would have had no blockers, right? Because he had no blockers in hand. He just had the 8-drop kid. Because he would have needed to use the law to get over my Zoro leader. And it would have died. I would have made sure of that. So I would have been able to get over 8-cost kid, probably. But wouldn't have been able to do much else. You know, we were at a really slow stalemate for turns. If I was at a little less life along the way, like if I had gone below 3, he probably could have had that game, because he would have he could have just at any point decided, I'm going to stop going for board and just go for game. But because I was at 3 life and needed 4 hits to connect, it was too unrealistic for him. It was a very good game. Oh, I should report. I should definitely report. Oh, unless he reported for me? Nope. Leonf wins round 2. Let's go. God, that was so stressful. 2 more rounds to go until we come in first with ducks. Quack, quack. Did you open 4 Uda packs or buy 4 Sunnies? I opened 4 Uda packs. I've got more than 4 Uda packs. You can't see them, but I have extras. It's because I've gone to like 8 locals at this point. I buy them off people for resale value because I vend the game. So I've got plenty of Uda packs. I said no counters to stay above the life to make it work. What are we talking about? That's low key what happened to me in my tourney game. You just had no counters to stay above the life to make it work. I know what you're saying. Well, see, for me, it wasn't about counters because I never countered out of life. It's about I had to force them to swing at board because you need, as green kid into my Zoro, if he didn't answer every board thing I played down, he was going to lose, period. There was no way. I have 6 packs, but I'm not sure if I want to open 4 to get your play sets, but hold on to the other 2 for now because it's all going to go up. It's all going to go up when set 2 rolls around, like by a lot. Without a doubt. Ooh, a Shirahoshi card for set 3. That's really cool. Cool little update we just got. Okay. Hopefully you're still here, Joe Celo. I'm going to assume you are because you're one of my most loyal fans and friends, and I love you dearly. Let's check out your deck. So this is a user submitted deck from my friend Joe Celo. Been a long time fan. I've appreciated all of his support. I'm going to drink some water so I don't die. It's what he's thinking about bringing a treasure cup. Let's talk about why that sucked. No, I'm just kidding. This is actually, I'm really vibing with this. So 12 rush pieces is a really good way to be in mono red Luffy. 4 Shanks, 4 Luffy, 4 Zoro. I would like to see 2 Shanks or 2 Zoro cut for 2 6-drop Luffy personally. The 6-drop rush Luffy is much easier on your curve, and while Shanks is really good, it can be really clunky. You don't run Gordon, so you have no way to recycle it. You're here, I assumed. So, while I support 4 Shanks, honestly, I support this rush lineup a lot. Like, this will do you well. It's just, personally, I really feel like you're missing that tempo turn where the 6-drop Luffy goes. However, that is kind of made up for with Ben Beckman. I'm really into this Ben Beckman choice right here. Because the turn, 6-drop Luffy is really 7-drop Luffy in this deck, 7-drop rush Luffy. So the turn that you would 7-drop Luffy, you're opting to Ben Beckman instead. So you're just running a card with a counter stat so that you can run better, not better, but different rush pieces, which I'm game for. Shanks is dead into certain matchups. It's really good into Kaido to force board wipes. It's also really good into Kaido after they board wipe because it's a lot of pressure after they board wipe. And it's really good into Kid because the more board you can build of Shanks, the less likely 8-drop Kid is to ever fucking survive. 4 Robin, 4 Nami is all really standard stuff. 4 Chopper, I'm not a big fan of Chopper, but I respect and understand it. 4 Tama, you need Tamas, of course. 4 Sanji, 3 Luffy. I would probably make this 4 Luffy, 3 Sanji. This Luffy's actually really good in this deck, believe it or not, and can help your early curve if you need it quite a bit. 4 Law, I assume is mostly, I would play 0 to 2 max. I mean, the first Red Luffy list that ever topped, the Red Luffy list that defined Red Luffy as a meta piece, ran 4 Shanks. And there's been a lot of topping lists that run 4 Shanks since in the Japanese meta. I'm with you, personally. My list runs 0 Shanks. But I can respect and understand 4 Shanks. Like, I don't think it's wrong. It's just a very personalized choice. I will say, if you're running Shanks, I really like Gordon, but you don't really have room because you want your 2K counters to be searchable off Nami. That's the problem here. I'm into this Law because it's one extra way to deal with 8-drop Kid with Law Pistol. I run 4 Shanks because I can't run Whitebeard. I mean, that's fair, but Shanks is way worse than Whitebeard, so do keep that in mind. Law is also just a really good tempo card along the way. You know, play it on a blocker Law or blocker Queen so they are disinclined to use it, and then you've got a 5K body along the way. I don't mind this card. I think it's pretty sweet. 4 Pistol, 3 Red Hawk. Is Red Hawk for the Zoro matchup and the Law matchup? Is that your logic behind Red Hawk, Joe? Yeah, so let me tell you something about Red Hawk. The fear with Red Hawk in your list specifically is that you run Shanks. I really like running either Guard Point or Radical Beam in lists that run Shanks, because if you drop Shanks, you can have one up for your counter event. You're making Shanks more dead in your deck by running Red Hawk, because if you're in a situation where you might lose the game by playing Shanks. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tage. if you're in a situation where you might lose the game from playing Shanks, having one counter event really makes that less likely. Your one counter event being Red Hawk increases the chances that you won't be able to play Shanks during your games. Now, having said that, your opponent might not even go for the game if you have the one up, because it's a nice bluff, right? Where they're like, oh, he might have guard point, he might have radical beam, so I can't close out. But at the same time, if they're backed into too much of a corner, they'll go for game anyway. And the fact that you're specifically choosing to run Red Hawk and Shanks together scares me. 2 red maybe, but if they play smart, it kills one blocker maybe, and for 2 down I wouldn't play. Well, no, Red Hawk is pretty sweet, honestly. It hurt into law. It's basically unavoidable that it will kill value targets into law, because it can kill Namis before they get bounced. It can kill Tamas and 2Ks before they get bounced, and it can kill their plethora of blockers, which they rely on greatly. Into Zoro, it's not bad. It's not great. Red Hawk and Shanks are very common in Luffy lists. See, together, I'm not even necessarily... Together, it bugs me, right? Like, I don't run either in my list, and I respect both cards. The combo is a little scary. I love the one Jambe, though. Honestly, anything I could say about your list is just personal preference. Like, from a statistical standpoint, the only thing I would say I would consider truly wrong with your list is this should be 3 Sanji, 4 Luffy. And honestly, it should be 4 Brook, 3 Luffy. That's what it should be. This should be Brook, I feel. Maybe 3 Brook, 4 Luffy. I value Brook more than this Sanji by a lot. By a lot. I'm really game for this list, though, for sure. And you've been playing this a lot, Joe Silo? Why do I say... I always say Joe Silo. Like, I could just call you Joe. Joe Mama. Red Hawk is definitely not too bad to play around, which is a big thing. Sanji is also more common than Brook, I believe. Yeah, but don't be a sheep. I'm playing ducks, like... I just started testing. And you're leaning towards Mono Red Luffy for Treasure Cup? I'm not 100 in some of the numbers. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, you've got a month to fiddle around. More than a month. I mean, an extra beater is cool in this deck. I like Luffy way more than Sanji. I can tell you that right now. I guess Brook doesn't give you that much value in this deck, because Brook is really hard to make a beater in this deck, whereas Sanji is not, like a backup beater. Don't blame me, I've debated Luffy on and off. Like Ben, Law, Hawk, Jambe. That's so funny, because I definitely think Ben and Jambe have to stay to me. Like, I feel like that's important. You could also, something you could do, would you rate a law list? If you throw it in chat when I'm done talking about this, I will gladly look at any law list. Absolutely. I'll look at any list. It's one of my favorite things to do. Something I might consider, Joe, find 1 card to cut. It could be law, because I don't think you need 4 law. It could be another 2K counter, but I wouldn't necessarily suggest that. And cut 1 Red Hawk and go 2 Red Hawk, 2 guard point, 2 Red Hawk, 2 radical beam. Because the spirit of Red Hawk is really good, but having those 1-cost events to support your Shanks, I think, is a really good idea. May not need 3 Ben, but I love the Jambe. Don't listen to him. He doesn't understand the raw power of Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman scares Kizaru. Ben Beckman scares Kizaru. That's all you need to know about Ben Beckman. That's fair. Yeah. And, you know, give it a whirl. If you don't like it, take it out. Like, that's... The things that I would suggest you test is cut 1 Law, 1 Chopper, or 1 2K, or 1 Shanks, but I don't suggest 1 Shanks, and and then on top of one of those cards, 1 Red Hawk, and throw in 2 probably guard point in Mono Red Luffy, although Radical Beam is fine. I do like big boys. It's how I won. It's why I win. And then 2 Red Hawk, 2 guard point / Radical Beam, I think will do you more justice. Give it a whirl. Just see how you like it. I can kind of get behind Sanji over Brook, honestly, because Brook is never going to do you anything as you play it in this deck. If you need a backup attacker, it needs to be Sanji. He likes the boys with thick stat lines. That's what I do, which was why I played him over Rush Luffy. Ben Beckman avoids every removal not blue. Yeah, well, I mean, and board wipe, but I just saw a list that ran 2 Shanks and 2 promo Luffy. I liked that. Yeah, I see. I'm more in line with 2. That's what I was saying earlier. Is if you were to put Shanks to 2 and just put Rush Luffy in there at 2, I like that. However, again, Rush Luffy isn't as critical for you because the turn you would play Rush Luffy, you could just play Ben Beckman instead. And that's what I think is the real value of your list, is the decision to cut Rush Luffy for these specific Rush pieces, the 6-drop Luffy. And then also add in Ben Beckman makes it so that you're not screwing up your curve. I honestly, overall, really like your list, Joe. Yeah, Ben is amazing. I love Ben. I fucking adore Ben Beckman. Isaiah on Rainbow. Whenever you'd like to send me that list, you might be throwing it into something that you can send, but I would like to look at it. I also like Ben at 2. Nah, Ben at 3. I'm with Ben at 3. Oh, there it is. We'll see. Joe, do you have any other questions about your list before I move on to Isaiah's?
I mean, I think in the first game you could use them as like a heat shield, so that's probably why. He's probably assuming that you're trying to use them.
I can ask you later? You got it. Yeah, you can literally always DM me, Joe. Literally any day of the week. Well, first of all, you're already a winner because you run Alternate Law. Let's start there. Jeez, your deck is really pretty, too. All in Alternate Laws. Wow. Super pre-release. Okay. I'm going to be quiet for a minute because I'm taking your whole list in. I think I might bump Robin. It would involve other cards. I'm thinking, yeah, go for it. Let me ask you, when you say bump Robin, you mean up or down? Like, you mean up, right? Up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start. Robin needs to be at 4. She's too important into too many matchups. I think it's really critical that you get this Robin to 4. I also think that 3 beige, 3 killer. I'm down with you running killer if you would like, but it really should be 4 beige, 2 killer. Having that extra 1 drop is more important, at least to me, than this killer. I also personally feel like even though this killer is good, it's a fine one of, and I would rather see this be 4 Nekomamushi, 1 killer, because Nekomamushi is also really important into a lot of matchups to answer Okiku's on curve, to answer Robin's on curve, to deal with blockers late. I like this one of X-Drake more than most people would. In my list, this X-Drake slot is the 5-drop law from the starter deck, but I completely support this one of X-Drake, and I would suggest maybe testing both ways, but I think this X-Drake is fine if it's doing you a lot of justice. I also don't like Punk Gibson. I wish this was Radical Beam. Having said that, late game, you have enough extra Dawn to afford a Punk Gibson. So I'm not necessarily against it if it's been working well for you. It's just my gut reaction tells me not to have this be Punk Gibson. I need to turn off my heater. It's too warm in here for me right now. But other than those things, which are honest to God, the 2 things that I will say I really feel passionate about here is get Robin to 4 and get beige to 4 by cutting 1 killer. I don't even mind 3 killer. It's just I don't see the logic in 3 2-drop blockers and 3 1-drop blockers when it could be 4 and 2. Because you need the 1-drop so much more for your game plan. So much more. Those are the 2 things I'm really passionate about here. Upping Nekomamushi to 4 at the cost of a killer is kind of personal preference. I really stand by it, but I can get behind not. Switching law for X-Drake, I already told you. Just test that around, just see. I tried Starter Law, but it feels too flimsy without Luffy. And with me playing 2 Luffy kind of feels bad. Okay, so let me open your eyes for a second. This is one of those things where I was on the same boat as you, where I would, never use Starter Law unless it was on Luffy, and it made me, really fucking garbage. Starter Law is so good on so many things. I use it to throw Dawn onto this law, swing with it, and then untap it. I use it to get extra swings out of Zoro's. It's got a lot more versatility than it seems on the surface because, people often end up getting, myself included, tunnel visioned into holding it for this 5-drop Luffy, when in reality, it can just be a very, very show them the light, I'm getting baptized. It can just be a very proactive, aggressive move along the way. I still really like this X-Drake, though. So, you know, if you maxes Moses to my Holy Scripture, you know what? Never mind. Run this X-Drake. Fuck Anthony. He sucks. He's bad at this game. He's not even playing Law. He's not even fucking playing Law out here talking about it. What a bitch. Restanding something on a body for 2 is nuts. And that something can often be like a 7 to 9k, right? And if you do it with this Luffy, that's a game-winning combo. It's just that combo's not common. But when it happens, it's auto-win, you know? It's a great answer into 8-Trap Kid. The punks for radicals, honestly, I'm not that glued to. I kind of like punk. I'd be interested in trying it out. I really like that my counter only costs 1. I mean, that helps me out a lot of the time. So I'm not sold on Punk Gibson, especially if you have 2 in hand and you like need multiple to defend. Since Law's on the screen, I'm just waiting for Skyrian to pop up. Yeah, come out of the woodwork, Skyrian. Wait, are pairings up?
Yes.
Pairings are up.
Why is he by the toilet?
They've been up for 1 minute. All right, I'm at table 1 again. But overall, I'm glad we got some time to talk about it. I really like your list. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Glad to hear it, my friend. Would you like evens or odds?
I like to do high roll.
High roll? If you have 2 dice, I'm completely fine with that.
I only have 1.
Sure, I can roll 1 die.
Hold on.
No worries.
Oh, never mind. It is. I was like, "Why? Where's my screen?" And I was looking at my backup camera
Gotcha.
or
Yeah,
my
nah, no worries. I see you completely fine, bud.
Yeah.
So 1 die
So-
high roll?
Yeah.
I got a 5.
I got a 5 as well.
Off to the races. I got a 5.
3.
Is that Kaido your leader?
Yes.
I choose to go first.
Would you have chosen to go second otherwise?
Almost definitively not, but I would like I like to double check before I make any decisions.
Okay, no, that's fair. I was just like, I thought in this game everyone likes to go first.
So there are a few matchups. There's a specific build of Zoro that likes to go second. There is also, if you're playing Mono Blue Croc, some people like to go second as Mono Blue Croc no matter what. But also in a Mono Blue Croc mirror match, you always want to go second, fun fact. Because you hit your Sentomaru before them, and that's critically important. I personally have a Mono Purple Kaido list that likes to go second that I really been enjoying lately.
Is that the one that likes to do Kaido leader ability every other turn?
No, that's not me at all. That's not me at all.
Yeah, because I know of a build that plays the promo Kaido, and basically likes to just do blockers and like just survive until the late game so that it can constantly.
I have seen that. That is nifty. Not for me though. Not for me at all.
Seems too much gamble.
Exactly. That's exactly it. If your game plan isn't working, you're just kind of losing. And it's so slow that like a good Law or a good Zoro will not give you the time to do all that stuff. How would you like me to cut?
Whatever way you want me to cut, I really don't care.
Okay, I would have you cut in half and then take the top 5 to the bottom. So I will do the same. Cut in half.
Sure.
And then the top 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the bottom of the deck. I'll keep this hand.
I'll keep this hand as well.
You got it? He has Onigashima.
Nah. I'm gambling.
It's my top deck. It's my top. All right.
It's always the top deck.
You ready, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you. Would you like me to call you Havoc, by the way, or
Havoc or my real name is Brandon. I really don't care.
Brandon? It is. I'm Max. Pleasure to meet you, and good luck.
Good luck.
I will play down a Nami. Checking the top 5. 1 second, please.
Sure.
gonna grab Sunny. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Sure. And then go for it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna swing 5k at your leader.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm going to pay 1 for Sunikun.
Sure.
I'm going to pay 2 for Sanji, and I will tell you to go.
Sure. What does Sanji do?
Sanji's ability is activate main once per turn. I can add 1 card from my life area to my hand. He gets plus 2,000 power during this turn, and then I give him up to 2 of my Rested Dawn.
Oh, okay.
So he does a lot of things.
Apparently. Okay. Once per turn, take 1 life card from put into your hand this turn.
Yes. And
Okay,
he gets
so-
plus 2,000, and then he gets 2 Dawn as well.
So basically, it gives him 4,000.
Yes, he would be
Total?
a 7,000 attacker.
Got
Assuming
it.
I gave him the 2 Dawn.
Right.
I came to expect such things.
And then I'll go ahead and swing for 5,
I will take that. No triggers.
and then go for it.
Okay, I'm going to attach 1 to Zoro.
Sure.
And then I'm going to attach 1 to Sunny. And I will swing 5k at your leader.
5k at my leader, man. You're already going off the bat. How much is Zoro gonna have?
He is currently 6.
6. I'll take it.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 for a Nami.
Sure.
3, 4, 5. And I'm going to grab a Rush Zoro. Then I'm going to... I'm going to attach 1 to my Zoro, and I'm going to swing 7k at your leader with Zoro.
I'll go ahead and block.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 for Karu.
What's Koru do?
He's a 1-drop 3k vanilla.
Oh, okay.
And then I will use Sanji's effect to take the life, put 2 Dawn onto him, and he is currently an 8k because of Zoro leader effect, and I will swing 8 at your leader.
Okay.
I will then pass to you.
And then Oni.
How many cards are in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. You got it. Holy moly. I guess that's what happens when you swing it at your opponent's life and nothing else.
Yep. I'll go ahead and swing at Sunny.
I will let Sunny die.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and
7-drop king.
then let's go ahead and kill the bird and the cook.
I'm sorry, how much Dawn do you have in total right now?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so you were at 8. Turn 4. Yeah, that's correct. My apologies. I just had to do some quick math. I'm sorry.
No
You
worries.
said the bird and the Sanji?
Yeah.
You got it.
And pass turn.
Let's put And I'm gonna put 2 on Anami and swing 5k at your leader.
Four left?
I'm at 3 life.
No, I'm in Don.
Oh, 4 left. Yes.
I'll go and block. 2K.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm gonna swing 6 at your leader with Zoro.
Block again with a 2K.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you currently have 6 Dawn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I'm gonna play Zoro for 3, and I'll attach 1 to him, and I'll swing 7 at your leader.
7. I'll go ahead and Blast Breath.
You got it. After that, I'm gonna pass to you.
You got it, boss. Oh, Oni?
So you currently have 7 active Dawn, correct?
Yes, sir. 3, 6 cards in hand.
6 cards in hand, yes.
Mhm. I'll go ahead and kill the Zoro. Or attempt to kill the Zoro.
Zoro can die.
Haha, he can die. And then swing 7 at Nami.
Nami can die.
And then let's play Queen.
Sure.
3, 5. Score.
And you are at 6 rest, or no, 7 rested Dawn, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
because I got 5 down here,
And
2 up
2
there.
on leader. And how many cards are in your hand?
6 again.
You got it. Will that be all? Oh, your leader
Yes.
is rested. Yeah.
I rested the wrong thing.
No worries.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. One on the leader.
Okay.
Let's go 2 on the leader, and I'll swing 7k at your leader.
7K to my leader. I'll go ahead and block and drop a 2K.
Okay.
So you're at 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have 6 in hand?
No, 5 now.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that doesn't help.
I'm gonna put 2 on Nami and swing 5 at your leader.
5 at my leader. Card in hand?
I have 7.
7. Okay, we'll block.
I'm gonna pay 5 for Rush Luffy and swing 7 at your leader.
Ooh. Ooh. take it.
I'll pass the turn to you.
Draw. For Oni. What am I gonna do? Let's see. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 6 cards in my hand.
And how many cards have you used in your trash? How many block counters have you used that are 2K?
I have used 1 Sanji that is 2K counter, and other than that, everything else has been 1K or no.
Got it. Okay, so I'll just play 4. Or play 4. Use 4. Play a Maria.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and swing 10 at Luffy.
With 1 Dawn remaining?
Yes, sir. Wait, hold on, not 10. 11.
Oh, 11. Okay, Luffy can die.
Yeah, sorry, that makes a difference.
It may, yeah, absolutely. No worries, my friend.
And then we're gonna swing 5 at Nami.
Nami can also die.
And passing turn.
Whoa, dropping my hand, apparently. Cards in hand?
5.
I'm going to start by paying 2 for Brook, putting 2 onto my leader. And I'm
Sure.
going to swing 7 at your leader.
Sure. Seven at leader. I'll go ahead and block with her. Activate ability to do,
She is 6K.
and then block with a 2K.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get my Dawn for this turn. My apologies. I was looking at my Dawn. I was like, what's going on? 4 in hand?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I was like, that's a very good question.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Zoro.
3 for Rush Zoro.
Yes.
You got it. And then how many active Dawn do you have left?
I have 5 remaining now.
You got it.
And you have 1 Dawn up?
Yes, sir. For no reason whatsoever. Jesus.
I'm gonna put 2 Dawn onto Zoro. And I'll swing 8K at your leader.
Go ahead and Blast Breath.
Yep. Then I'm gonna pay 3 for a Robin, and I will pass the turn to you.
Robin. Okay. Wait, I didn't have to do that. I have another blocker. God damn it. cares about having value? Okay, how many cards do you have in your hand, sir?
I have 4 cards in my hand.
4 cards. And then how many Rush Zoros have you used?
I have used 2 Rush Zoros, including the one on my board.
2 Rush? Including the one on your board.
Yes.
Got it, sir. Okay. Cards in hand?
4. And yourself?
4 as well.
Okay.
Okay. 4 cards. Okay, swing 5 at Zoro, at the character.
At the character?
Yeah.
I'm going to counter out of that with a Ben Beckman.
And how much DP or counter is that?
That's 1,000 counter.
Got it. 3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
I click watch screen and it only allows it to stop you from watching the I see it now.
Go ahead and
3 Dawn?
yeah, 3 Dawn.
Okay.
So that'll be 10, 5, 2. Swing 10 at the character.
Zoro can die.
Okay. And then we'll go to play 7
Yep.
to kill the other 2. And then tap Oni, which I honestly don't think it matters at this point. Oh, it does matter. Never mind. And pass turn. 3 cards in hand.
Okay, thank you. Dawn on Zoro, and I will swing 8 at your leader.
Uh, 4 cards in hand.
4 cards in hand.
I'll take it.
How many cards are in your hand?
4 now.
I'm gonna pay 5 for Rush Luffy. I'll attach 2 Dawn to him, and I'll swing 9k at your leader. Unblockable.
Oh. 9K?
Yes, 9k unblockable. You got it. All right, I will pass the turn to you.
Cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
And then is that your third Rush Luffy?
That is my second Rush Luffy. I've been through 2 Luffy and 2 Zoro.
2 Luffy, 2 Zoro. Jeez.
And you have 2 cards in hand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Three cards in hand. Three life. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
That's rough.
This is a crazy game you got with me here, Brandon.
That is rough. Sorry if I'm taking too long.
You're fine. I'll check the timer real quick.
Nah, Box is really good at giving
Yeah, we still have 19
excellent.
minutes. We're completely fine.
how many?
19. I
Oh
can't-
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I can't imagine this game going another 19 minutes.
3 life, 3 health. Mm. We'll get it.
I'm sorry.
We'll
how many
go-
cards on that king?
11
Okay, so you have
at Luffy.
so you have 4.
yeah,
on
4.
that king? 11 at Luffy.
Correct.
Luffy can die.
And then Babbitt leader.
I'll counter out of that with a Yasop.
Okay. 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand. Is that 10?
Actually, yeah, 10 at leader.
I'll take that. I will trigger Jet Pistol, killing your queen.
Ooh. That is a problem. And then I will go ahead and trash 7 so that I can get a. Yeah.
You got rid of
Oh.
Robin.
Man, I should have done it the other way around. That sucks. What was that?
Oh, this was
Well,
Robin. 3-drop Robin.
No. It sounded like Fox came in here and said something.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have roommates in the room with me.
Oh, okay. And I'll pay 2. Do that and pass turn.
Draw for turn.
2, 3. Hold on, I'm just seeing if I did that right.
You did.
I paid 7, so I should have 3, but I have 4 because of Oni.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
Thinking. 1 sec, please.
Sure.
I'll put 7 Dawn on a Zoro,
Okay.
and I will attack with a 12k at leader. luck. I will pass to you.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? That was my bad. Cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in hand, and you have 6 Dawn, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and... Well, it's now or never, so... I'll pay 3.
Sure. For an Oni, you got it.
And then activate Oni.
Okay.
Trash 7.
You got rid of a Yasop.
Okay. 5.
I will counter with an Otama.
Cards in hand?
2.
5 again.
Counter with an Otama.
7.
Radical Beam.
And then 7.
You got it, my friend. Very good game.
Oh my... What do those radical beams do?
It gives him plus 4,000 if I'm at 2 or less life.
Okay. And what was the other one you had?
Tama, it's a 2k counter.
Got it. Oh my god, I thought that freaking Gum pistol was gonna kill me.
You know, it might have if you didn't have the second blocker. Top decking Tama was also really bad at the end there. Oh, the next draw was Nami, but it would have gotten me.
Oh, the Zoro. Ugh.
Very good game, my friend.
Oh, well, would you have had anything else? Because my last card was a Blast Breath in the hand.
So no, I think I still would have. Let me think about this. So 4 Dawn down, and then 3. Yeah, so you still would have been okay.
Okay,
I needed the Luffy, not the Zoro.
got it.
Sweet game, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye. Win-loss report. What was his name? Havoc Requiem? Let me just check pairings real quick. Havoc Requiem. Havoc Requiem 1. The Ducks! Not the Ducks! No, the Ducks! Okay, let's go back to live. So let me tell you... Oh, let me move my Streamlabs off. Should have attached the Dawn on Queen. To be fair, even if he had attached the Dawn on Queen there, if Jet Pistoling away the Black Maria would have had the same potential game-losing impact. It would have changed basically nothing for him. How many other games are going before we dive in deep? Oh, wow. All 3 other games are going. We were the first ones to end. Okay. So I'm just going to check up with chat here real quick. Where is the law? Right? Where is the law? Sanji effect. Yeah, I stand by the Sanji effect. I honestly think it was right. Luffy swing 9 called it. Could be GG. I think if he had gone for game there, he would have won, but he did not need to, apparently. Swing leader skill, then swing, but he plays lots of kids. He has to keep both blockers up so he doesn't just Jet Pistol swing game. So yeah, not much going on in chat. Sad Usopp. Crying Usopp is sad. Let's talk about that game real quick. I think there was a turn that I made a decision that lost the game. I think. But I'm not 100% sure. So the big thing there was the turn that I played the Luffy and went 9k. He had 4 cards in hand. Now to me, against the Kaido deck, the chances of, after going through so many 2Ks, of him having 2 2Ks and another counter card are astronomically low. And I'm kind of surprised that Luffy didn't end the game. But I had considered holding it for a turn because I could have pushed for game the next turn. my fear was that if he had Radical Beam, not Radical Beam, if he had Blast Breath on a following turn, my chances, I think, became slimmer. Because a 5-drop Luffy with 1 Dawn on Zoro and then 5 Dawn on the Luffy, that's only a 12k. So all he would need Blast Breath and 2 2ks. Whereas the other way, he would have needed 2 2ks and a 1k. And I think after using the Blast Breath, the chances of him having another Blast Breath were slim. The Brook play missed the 2k counter. I think I still would have lost at the end even with the Brook. And if he didn't have very specifically the 7-drop King there, the Brook was like super correct. Like Brook could have won me the game there. And I was ready to Tama Robin away as Black Maria. It just never got the window. My other option that turn when I played Luffy with 7 Dawn up was I could have played Yasop and had 1 up for Radical Beam. And then the next turn on top of the Luffy, if he could have gotten out of it, which he might have been able to, I would have been able to pressure with Yasop and Leader on top of it. But I don't know if I could have survived 2 turns of pressure anyway. I think Brook Robin could have also been wrong altogether, because Brook Robin could have, in theory... I'd have to go back and rewatch the VOD, but I'd had Beckman and Yasop for a while. Once I got him that low, I could have played a Beckman and sat on it for turns. The thing about playing the Beckman that I wasn't too confident in him was, even though he can't get rid of it in the immediate, he could have killed it by swinging into it with relative ease if he wanted to, but that would have been... Like, playing Brook Robin just ended up with... Did you play Uta? I never saw Uta, sadly. Uta also would have been a game changer, but I never saw the card. So I don't know. 100% the right choice. Yeah, it feels pretty right. Here, let me see. Let me go to channel. And we'll see the live stream here. Can I not go back in the live stream? Is that not a thing I can do? Not until afterwards, I guess. This was really cool to watch. I'm absolutely brand new to this game. Picking up product for me and my fiance. I may have to get more into this game. It was really cool watching you play. Any recommendations to someone who genuinely has only started out? Yeah, absolutely. First of all, let me get myself reset up. Later on, I do want to take a look at that. You forced his hand to have those 3 2K. Yeah, he had 2 2K and a 1K. It was literally just enough. I really think it was still the right play. I think it just came down to poor luck at the very end. But it could, I don't know. I think there are things I could have done better. I'm going to go back and rewatch that VOD pretty intently, because I'd like to know where there are plays that I think I could have done better. Anyway, Dastardly41. Brand new to this game, picking up product for me and my fiance. I may have to get more into this game. You absolutely should get more into this game. Some advice for a new player. First of all, play whatever you find fun, because having fun is the most important thing. And in this game, you can play almost anything. You can and do well. Like, Zoro is by no means the best deck, and I still play it. It's a very good deck, but I play it and do well with it. There are very few decks that I think you will perform poorly with. Now, having said that, if budget is a concern, that's another issue. My advice would be the best deck to learn to start out on, in my opinion, is Kaido. It's very cheap and very competitive. It will give you a very good understanding of numbers in the game as well. The better you get with Kaido, it's a really good place to start out. Kaido and Kid. Kid is also not a bad place to start out. It's a little more expensive and it has a higher ceiling than most other decks, but it's got a really low floor. So Kaido and Kid are both very good places to begin, and Kid isn't really all that expensive because you can get away with only buying 1 Kid starter deck. You buy 2 8-drop, you buy 2 5-drop Law, 8-drop, 2 8-drop Kid, 2 5-drop Law, and then rares and below, and there you have a competitive, you have a competitive Kid deck. similar thing with Kaido. You buy 2 Kaido starter decks. You buy 3 board wipe, 3 10-drop Kaido. You buy 2 7-drop King, and there you have a competitive Kaido deck. So it's definitely a good answer. Yeah, I think that there came to be a point in that game where there was no way he could have board wiped, right? Like board wiping. Kaido is cheaper. The laws are expensive. The laws are only like 12 to 15 right now, I feel like. Now, having said that, those are the decks I recommend the most, Kid and Kaido. But Luffy and Zoro also aren't terrible for entry level, although they can get more expensive. The decks that I don't suggest are Doflamingo and Law, because they're much harder than most other decks even to begin playing, as well as Mono Blue Crocodile. Those are about it for meta-relevant decks. So, having said all that, play whatever you find fun. Boxes are really expensive right now. I recommend buying singles before buying boxes, unless you can get boxes for... I would not spend more than $120 on a box at the moment. And even that's kind of pushing it. Ideally, you want to look for 100, and you want to get starter deck stuff. You can play 2 starter decks of any of the 2. Literally any 2 starter decks will give you a really good foundation to begin playing. I appreciate the advice, definitely the budget-friendly stuff. It's a side hobby as I come from Pokemon. Gotcha. But for my testing or just the starter decks, they are really neat. Yeah, if you're looking for budget-friendly, the best things to do are Kid and Kaido by far. You can build very budget decks that are still very meta competitive. Very easily, yeah. You can also do Odin, which is very budget friendly. The thing about Odin is that it's really hard. Like, that's a 5-head type of deck. But anyway, back to the game. I think there became a point where he could not board wipe me. Once he was at 1 life, I'd have to go back. I'm going to go back and rewatch that VOD. Believe me, I'm going to be studying that game pretty intensely. Oh, are pairings up? No, pairings aren't up. Oh, I got a message from... Now our pairings up? Pairings are up. So, we will talk more... Oh, interesting. So, because of the way everyone dropped, I'm playing an undefeated, and another 2-1 is playing the guy I just beat. So I could still come in first if I win mine and the guy I just beat doesn't win his. There's still a chance for me. So here's hoping, guys. I'm not like expecting it, but we're definitely going to give it our all, and we're going to vie for second, if not first. So let's get it going. I'm on table 2.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck with you guys with the next
I
round.
already dropped, so I hope one of y'all win.
Okay. I'm off to table 3.
Wait, what? You keep going against Havoc? That's crazy.
Nah.
Dude, Palillo, if you lose to Daviotic, I lost all respect for you. I'm sorry.
Why are you this shit? That's crazy.
Alright, everyone, get off my table.
Dude, he is playing. You're gonna know. He's playing Kid, but like, dude, this dude is cocky as hell for having 1 card in his hand. He said, I got so many options. I got 1 card in my hand. I was like, yeah, you got lucky. The fuck out of here, boy.
Okay, little Munchie. Hello. Now that it is
Yo.
just the 2 of us.
What up?
Do you have dice? Would you like high roll, or would you like to call evens or odds?
I do. Do high roll.
High roll, do you have 1 or 2 dice? 1? Okay.
Yeah.
So
4.
I see a 4. I got a 3. Would you like to go first or second?
No, I'll get first.
You got it, my friend. It sounds like you had a salty opponent in chat just a moment ago.
Oh, did I?
I don't know. Was that the guy that was just talking who was like, you got lucky you had 1 card in life? Like, was that about you?
Oh, no, no.
Oh,
no.
okay. I was hearing that, and I was like, man, if someone was just, you know, I lost my last round. You and the other undefeated got paired down, which is wild because of the way shit
I wonder
happened.
why that happened.
You know, because of how many people dropped, shit just gets really weird at this point when that many people drop. But, you know, I lost my last round, and I mean, at the end of the day, I do feel as though at the very end my opponent got a little lucky with what he had in his hand, but I was still, you know, I'm streaming right now. You can ask chat. I was all over what I could have done better. You know, I'm not out here to be like, man, he had just enough cards. You know, it's much more important to look inward than it is to.
What deck were you playing against?
I was playing against Kaido, so he had 4 cards in hand, and in no life, and I had 7 Dawn up. And I played a 5-drop Luffy. You can cut in half and then top 5 to bottom, please. How would you like me to cut?
Same way.
Okay. And he had I played a 5-drop Luffy and put 2 Dawn on it. Now that's a 9k. Now with 4 cards in hand, countering out of 9k with no Dawn up as Kaido is really not easy. And he did it. And the game then lasted for turns. Like it still wasn't even over at that point. But that was that was the moment that it was like, wow, if he hadn't had that. You said you're gonna mulligan?
Yeah.
What is your leader?
No.
Oh, Zoro. I'm also going to mulligan. Zoro mirror match.
You
Huh?
playing? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Zoro mirror match.
Well, that changes a lot. I've only seen Kaido's today, so.
Oh really? I played against a Luffy, then a Kid, then a Kaido, and now a Zoro. So I'm actually really happy to have had such a diverse play pool.
Yeah, finally, like a change.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in so sick. Like it's weird because I haven't. Oh yeah, do you want me to cut the same way?
Yeah, same way's fine.
All right. Yeah, I haven't gotten like nuked by a Kaido yet, which is really interesting.
Would you like me to cut the same way?
Yeah.
Okay. Cut in half. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Best of luck to you, my friend.
Look.
Well, this is a hand.
One, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5? Yeah. Okay. So. Alright. I will start with a Nami.
Excellent.
And with that beautiful lady, we will grab a Zoro.
You got it.
Off to you.
Okay. I am going to play 2 Sunnies, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. I will. It's actually interesting. Okay. I'm gonna use 1 for Nami. We will grab Robin.
Okay.
And I will go leader for 5.
I will take that. No triggers.
Okay. I'll use 1 Dawn for Sunny.
Okay.
And I will use 1 Dawn for Gordon and pass.
Ooh, that's interesting. Gosh darn it. All right. I am going to pay 2 Dawn for Brooke, attaching 2 to Zoro.
Okay.
And I'll swing 7 at your leader.
I'll take it. No counter.
I will pay 1
Or no
for
trigger.
Nami. I'll grab 5-drop Luffy off her.
Okay.
And then I will pay 1 for Karoo. And I will pass the turn to you.
All right. Let's see. 5 Dawn. Yeah. Cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in my hand.
4 cards in hand. Okay. Let's do. I want to play this. Okay. It's actually interesting. It's actually really, really interesting.
It's definitely more fun than just seeing Kaido the whole time.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. I think I'm gonna do instead. And that. Okay. No. Yeah, no, that. So we'll just do this. We'll attack leader for 6.
I will counter out with an Otama.
Okay. I will use 3 to summon a Robin.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 1, retire a Nami, and summon a Chopper.
You got it.
Pass.
How many cards are in your hand?
4.
I'm going to attach 1 to Zoro.
Okay.
And I'm going to attach 1 to Sunny. And I'll swing 5 at your leader.
5 at leader with Sunny. I'll take it. No trigger.
I'll swing 6 at leader with Zoro.
I will block that with Usopp. Counter.
Then I'm gonna jet pistol away your Robin.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
All right. $7. Okay. Cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand. Okay. And you're at how much life?
4.
4? Okay. We'll do. I'll do Nami into Sunny.
Sunny can die.
4 in hand. I will do 6 to Zora.
I'll take that. No triggers.
Okay. You're at 3 life. I will do. All right. I will go 5 into leader with Sunny.
I will counter out with Robin.
Okay. Will use 3 to summon Robin.
Okay.
And I will pass my turn.
one onto Zoro.
Okay.
I'm gonna put cards in hand.
4. 4.
I'm gonna put one on Sunny and swing 5k at your leader.
5k at leader. How much do you have? 6 Dawn active?
I have 6 Dawn active, yes.
5k at leader. Yeah, I'll take it. No trigger.
I'm gonna put one on Brook
Mm-hmm.
and swing 5 at your leader.
Okay. Brook is. Yeah, he's at 5.
Yes. He's naturally a 3k.
Okay. Cards in hand? Forget.
I have 4 cards in my hand.
4 cards in hand. I will block that with Robin. Counter it.
I'm gonna attach 1 Dawn to Crew and swing 5 at your leader.
5 at leader. I will block that with Chopper.
I'm gonna put 2 on Anami and swing 5 at your leader.
How much is Brook at?
Brook is
Like, what's his base power?
His base power is 3,000.
Okay, so just like Sunny. Okay.
Yes.
You're attacking with Robin for 5.
I'm attacking with Nami for 5.
Or, my bad.
Yeah,
Nami
no
for
worries.
5. I will go ahead and use Red Hawk, and I will knock out Sunny.
I don't believe you have any legal targets because they are all currently 5k.
Oh, true. Okay, then yeah, I'll just give 4k without
Okay.
knocking anyone out.
I will attach 1 more to Zoro and swing 7 at your leader.
Yeah. Take that.
After that, I will pass the turn to you.
All right. You said you had 3 cards in hand.
I have 4 cards in hand.
4. 1 active Dawn.
1 active Dawn, yes.
Okay. All right, draw for turn.
Yep.
You have 3 life.
I have 3 left, yes. How many cards are in your hand?
Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So if I were to do, let's see, if I did 1 there. No. Okay. I think I might know how. I will attack with Robin into Zoro, knocking out Sunny.
She's
Attack
6.
for 6. Yeah.
I will take that.
Okay.
I will trigger Jet Pistol, blowing up your Sunny.
Okay. Brooke is at 3, Nami's at 2.
Brook is at 3.
How much is Karu at?
Karu is 3.
There's 3 as well. Okay. So let's do. You have 2 life?
I have 2 life, yes.
I will attack as Zoro for 6.
You're attacking my leader, correct?
Yeah.
For 6. With 7 on it?
Correct.
I'll take that. No triggers.
Okay. Let's do. Play Zoro and attack Zoro for 6.
1 second, please.
Yep.
I'll take that. No triggers.
Okay. Play 3. Summon Zoro.
Okay.
And attack for 7.
I will Radical Beam to 9.
Okay. And go.
Okay. I will put 1 on Zoro. How many cards in your hand, please?
3.
3?
Yeah.
So I'll put 1 on Brook, and I'll swing 5k at your leader.
Yep.
You took it?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 5 for Rush Luffy. I will put 3 Dawn on
Yep.
it, and I will swing 10k at your leader.
Yeah, that's it.
Good game, my friend.
Good game.
Zoromir was a fun way to close out the event for me.
Oh, there's still one more.
Oh, there's
One more round.
There's one more round?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Just one more. Because we both got down paired.
Oh, is it they go till undefeated?
I honestly have no idea, to be honest. I just know that next round is the last one.
Okay. Funky. Interesting.
Yeah,
That
this one
surprises
should have
me.
been the last one, but
Yeah, I usually with 16 people, it'd be a 4-round thing. So very
yeah, like I wasn't even supposed to be playing you. I was supposed to be playing
We're supposed to be
Havoc
playing Havoc,
because we were
for
both
sure.
undefeated.
I have no idea how that down pair happened. It's
I don't know.
and I haven't played Panda either, so it could have easily just been the other way around.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your event, Munchie.
You too.
Okay. So that was a little stressful, but we had it at the end. I feel bad for that guy. He had no business playing me, let alone losing. I mean, losing, you know, but... So not that active of a chat. That was the promo Gordon, yes, the one you get out of the Uta packs. Jacob, if you're in chat, is there one more round? Is that like a confirmed thing? I don't think he's here. I might private message him and just ask. I'm a little curious. I'm sure he'll get back to me. Oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong server. Win loss report. Leomf 1. Wish I could spell my own fucking username. So there's a chance for first place yet. Top wins, he's on 4 points, no more rounds. Oh, did Havoc win his round?
And then 6K at life.
I'll counter with a 2K.
Sure.
You know what? We're gonna watch if he wins. Yeah, if Havoc wins, it's definitely. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Let me undo that real quick. If Havoc wins, it's definitely a done deal. Let's go back to. Whoa, I don't know why that just happened. So Havoc is on the left here. He seems to be in a pretty good spot. I can't see Panda Owatch's life, which makes me believe that he is. Which makes me believe he's at 0. This is just so weird. Very, very odd. I might undeafen them. I want to hear what they're saying.
I'm gonna discard
Cards in hand?
Jack.
Okay.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's got 7 cards in hand. Wow, that's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 active.
Shouldn't you have 4 active? Oh, never mind. Sorry, 5 active, yeah.
Yeah, I had 10 on the field.
Yeah.
I only used 5. I'm gonna get Black Mario on the field.
Wow, blocking
Sure.
up. I wish he would rest his used on. That would really bug me. His Dawn are also on sleeve though, so he's probably somewhat new.
I'm gonna AK swing with Kaido.
Ooh,
On leader?
out. Tapping out when
Blast
I
breath?
was gonna say I'd
Cool.
have done 7 because 8 is just so blast breathable. I'd have done 7 even if nothing else to threaten a blast breath, even if you don't have it.
And then I'm gonna Oni.
I wish Jake would get back to me. Marcus Van wins.
I am my turn. This is stressing me out, dude.
Truth is, I think even if
I'll go ahead and
even if Havoc wins this, I should
6K
be in second, 'cause
at
my only
leader.
loss would be in first place, and I would be 3-1.
I'll counter with 2K.
Sure. I'll go in 6K at leader.
Wow, he's just swinging with those.
I'll
queens.
counter
He gives no
with
fucks. Which is really surprising considering
2K.
if he doesn't win this turn,
Sure.
he could lose on the next.
I'll go ahead and 7K at leader.
I'll use Mario.
So the fact
Sure.
that he's Black Maria there means that he's
I'll go ahead and
got to use a queen on this, which is a little unfortunate. 'Cause
12K at leader.
Yep, I use Queen.
Now his chances of
Okay,
winning next
how many
turn
cards in
are
hand?
much more slim.
4.
There is another round. Holy cow.
4 cards in hand. How many 2K blockers have you used? Or yeah, counters.
Like in game?
Yeah, like when you're trash.
2K counter blockers, 2K counters.
Yeah, and 2Ks
Or
and
just
1K.
blockers.
Yeah, just counters in general.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 1.
I can just show you. Queen,
Yeah,
Mario, Sasaki,
2, 1,
Yuta,
2, 4,
OT,
3,
Jack,
1,
Sasaki,
3, 4.
1K, 1K, Oni, 10K Kaido, 1K, 1K, 2K, 1K.
Okay.
So I've used
I have no idea why there's another
7
round.
2K counters around there.
Honestly,
Okay.
it's,
And an
it's
event card.
incredibly surprising.
Yes. And then you have 1 active done?
No active.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and play Kaido to kill your queen.
Ooh, that's probably the game.
Playing Kaido to kill
Or duck action.
Queen. So that's
That's probably the game right there.
And then Oni. And then swing 10K at leader.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's GG.
Yep,
Okay,
there it is.
Good game.
Good game.
So Havoc won. There's an undefeated. I'm honestly incredibly surprised. I don't understand why there would be another round, to be completely honest with you. Damn, I'm tired. He gives a lot of time in these rounds, and I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I'm just fucking tired. How much longer is on this round? Timer ends in 15 minutes. Jesus God. Oh wow, those pairings are weird. Incredibly. I'm surprised he only just now noticed. That's funny. That's honestly really funny that he's only just now noticing how odd the pairings are. Dang, I should have watched from the beginning. Check the VOD. So that was a really good game. Had to throw a duck punt. There might be some foul play. Yikes. So, as I've been saying all along, I feel really confident with Ducks into Zoro. Even going second, and in my opinion, going first is better when you're in Zoro matchup. Because you play Robin on curve, in theory. Because you're the first to swing, which is really important. I don't even necessarily think he played it that wrong. I think there were a few areas where he could have played a little smarter. Even having said all of that, I just feel like Ducks have a really good matchup in the mirror. That's actually a fun fact. The first time I've ever lost to a Kaido match. So that's interesting. That's why I really want to go back and in depth watch the gameplay and really see if there was something. I know there are a few things I could have done better, but really consider where I could have made smarter decisions. Because I was really expecting him to buckle under the pressure, and he just didn't. And I think Kaido decks are leaning much more defensively than they were. Huh. So, I'm gonna just confirm that there's another round. Because 16 people, there it should be 4 rounds. And there's an undefeated. no real reason for there to be another round. Right? Yeah, boy, just got back from LGS. Wish you could have seen the beginning. That's okay. You can check the VOD. Yeah, there is another round. There's 2 3-0s. No, that round is over. That round is done. Now there's a 4-0, 1-3-1, and I'm the 3-1. There's gonna be 2 other 3-1s. Is that why there's another round? Is to if both pair downs went, then do we have a 5th round? I won, so it doesn't matter. Guess this is the last round then. Seems like you need to get better. How did both undefeated? Not sure honestly, but the bot knows best. Seems like you need to get a better bot. Yeah, it's just so strange. That's so strange. I mean, it gave me a chance to get back into it. There's 2. Yeah, that's the round that just ended. Palillo is 3-1. I'm 3-1. And then there will be either David Ovik or Dougie are gonna be 3-1. Although I thought David Ovik dropped. He did. He just dropped, which means that Dougie probably won. Oh, pairings. Do we have new? No. Please never say that again. What bot is being used? That's a great question. There's 4 3-1s? No. Yeah, because Little Munchie is also still a 3-1. That's fucking awful. And the worst part is I've already lost to the 4-0, so I can't go against him to beat him to claim his title. Hopefully he just keeps winning, and then I might be the undefeated. Or might be second. God damn. How surprising. 4 3-1s. Yeah, the bot really fucked us up here. Because there should have been an undefeated, a 3, and then 3 3-1s. And then we'd have a top 4. Havoc got 4-0. Yeah, you'd think that would be it then, because you play until undefeated, traditionally. Oh, no, the event is 4 rounds. We've played 4 rounds. Oh, I'm going to table 1. I want to see what everyone's saying.
You have Island and other ways to get your Don back.
The way you did it was perfect, in my opinion, because you did it with Basil and then you Sheephorn, so you didn't get the minus. So that was really good.
So do we know if there's another round? Because at the start of the event, if you go to chat, it says that there would only be 4.
Did Munchie win?
If there's still 2 undefeated, they might do another.
There is only 1
No,
undefeated.
Yeah.
I think everyone's lost.
Havoc is the only undefeated.
What a king.
Oh, then yeah, that was definitely last round.
It
Well, not
sh-
definitely, but it was almost
it
certainly.
should be, in theory, because we have an undefeated. Here we
I mean,
go.
in theory, we shouldn't have played each other.
See, I'm getting told by the TO that there is another round, and I think the reason is because there's 4 3-1s, so it might be about tiebreakers.
And also Havoc could lose.
Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing, though, is we're giving the undefeated the chance to lose and not come in first, when really it should be.
Yeah, that
extended
doesn't
at
make
this
any
point.
sense. I would
But then
really
we'll get -2 though.
The pairings, honestly, the pairing screwed the shit out of us. Because the undefeated should have played each other, and then there would be the undefeated and 3 3-1s.
Yeah, right. Because I versed I had one lost against Havoc.
Yeah.
So
See, what it should have been.
That was
Dan,
very
is it
weird.
should have been you and I playing each other, because we hadn't played yet today, right?
and we had one loss each, right?
Yeah, we had 1 loss each.
Yeah.
We haven't played yet today. The undefeateds could have, the undefeateds could have been paired against each other, and then you and I could have been paired against each other, and it would have changed nothing in the entire event. I have no idea how.
Who was the second undefeated?
Let me see. His name was Little Munchie, and I just beat him, which made it really
Okay.
weird too.
So everyone's like, yeah, only Havoc's gone through.
Cancel the round. Do it again.
Can I not get a buy this time, please?
Once you get one bye, you cannot get a second bye, so you're definitely playing.
God bless. God bless.
Amen.
Time to take another fat L. I always wanted to go 1-3.
I need an L every round, dude. I don't want to get a bye.
You need the practice.
Facts.
That's all.
Facts.
You want to have fun playing the game.
Glad we're
Yeah,
on the same page.
Havoc shapes like it's really dependent on the situation, but it can clutch.
Honestly, the way you did it, it surprised me. If you had enough Dawn to like,
Yeah, if you can get one.
Your guys' game is over?
No, yeah, we just chatting shit.
Gotcha.
Did you see the thing in pairings?
No, I mean I've been talking in pairings. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so both going into this round, both Havoc and Munchie was undefeated.
Yeah,
and
then
they
got
didn't
paired-
face each
they got
other.
paired down. And I'm Leon, so I got paired against Little Munchie. And what's really weird
Yeah.
about it is I haven't played Panda. So the exact same round could have happened, except the undefeateds could have played each other, and then Panda and I could have played.
Yeah.
We'd have a way better turnout. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
pairings and
but that's how it should work. I
That's
don't know
how it should
what
work.
kind of.
you
So
know,
this is-
I mean, at the end of the day, he's not making the pairings by hand. He plugged them into a
Yeah,
bot.
yeah.
But there might be
Yeah.
another round because of it, which would also be weird because we have an undefeated. But
Do you know what program he uses for
I
pairings?
don't personally.
Okay.
I might ask him after the event because I know him personally, and just be like, I want to look into it a little.
Yeah,
I'm
because
very
I-
curious.
From my understanding, it seemed like you guys knew each other quite well.
Oh yeah, Jacob and I are good friends at this point. But no, it's definitely a little odd. I do see the drop, but I also I think you guys haven't reported yet, right?
I think he reported.
In
He
the
should have
win-
reported.
I don't think anything got reported in the win loss.
Yeah, Palillo.
Oh, was that Palillo
reported.
that you played?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, my apologies. My apologies.
No problem.
I thought it was you guys against each other, but
No,
guys
we're
played
just
someone else
chatting
before.
around.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
yeah, we know
harass
each
you.
other in real life, so yeah, we're
Yeah.
just. That's it.
No worries. All right, I'm gonna go back to table 1 where we're all bitching about these pairings.
Do so, man.
I'm looking at the pairings.
You know, how
Vice
aggressive decks are
versa,
now,
bro.
dude? I can't do that.
Yeah, I think the reason that we haven't had anything yet is because Jacob is looking into why there's another round and if there even should be and how he wants to proceed from here.
He can decide what to do. No, I'm not. I didn't come first.
I mean, I'm at the mercy of the TO. You know, that's the way it is.
Bro, I'll come first if there's another round. Trust. I know I'm 1-3,
Start
but
sending
please.
that extra PayPal money.
Swiping his ass. Fuck it.
okay, so the standings are up.
The pairings
So I guess
are
it's
up?
over.
Oh no, here are the standings. Okay.
No, the standings
Okay,
are up.
My bad. Yeah. So these are the standings. Okay. Wow, that's wild.
So who was I supposed to play?
You should
Wait,
have played
how
Little
did
Munch
Leon get in there?
because I went 3-1, and my only loss was the undefeated.
And
Whereas
Munchie went 3-1,
Little
right?
Little Munchie went 3-1, but he lost to me, who was 3-1. He never
Ah, I
got the
see.
chance
Oh,
to play Havoc, so he got downgraded. Now there's a chance, even if he had played Havoc, if I had won and he had lost, like there's still this could have happened either way. It's possible, but it's guaranteed because of the really weird standings.
Fuck it. Second and third roll for it. High roll gets it.
No, I'm good.
Can I also roll?
I'll take the box.
This is probably my best ranking so far. I actually won a game or 2
You
games.
won 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, man.
Every other game I've played in these tournaments has been a loss.
Hey, mate,
So
you made it
what
to the
round did I
finals,
play
bro.
you?
Who, Panda or me?
Well, I placed Panda last round, so
You played me round 3. I was the Zoro player.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, dude!
That hellish
You
fucking
literally-
game. That was a great game, Havoc. I had so much fun with that game.
Honestly, all my rounds were like close. It was never a one-sided like beatdown.
That's good. That's the best. I feel very similarly. Especially with you. You and I went ham.
Yeah, it's a lot better than my locals because in my locals it's way too much new to TCG players
Honestly,
because
same.
this is so popular.
The reason that I came to this event was because I love the people in my locals. They're all very cool and there's some talented people, but no one takes it seriously enough. And I'm trying to prep for Treasure Cup, so I wanted to go
Yeah,
somewhere
same,
where
dude.
there are actually stakes and people will actually like care, you know.
They're pretty serious here in Sydney, though.
And
Like,
I mean, hey, winning a few boxes along the way, I can't complain about that, right?
Yeah, there's only 2 people that are like good, and then if we play each other like round 1 or 2, like the rest of the rounds, it's just like one-sided wins. Then.
Yeah, I'm a very similar boat.
yeah, this was a good tourney. I liked it.
I had a lot of
I'm
fun.
surprised. What, any green today?
Yeah, I played green in round 2. I played against a green player.
Okay, good. You beat him. I hate playing against green.
My deck is like tailor built to be green because Zoro normally has a bad green matchup. So I was like, nah. I want that shit dead.
Send
I
me
hate
your
playing-
spares, Ours.
All right. Well, anyway, I've been streaming this whole tournament, so I've been ignoring chat to complain about pairing. So I'm gonna get back to my chat, and you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one.
Catch you, dude.
Okay. Did second place get anything? Second place got a booster box of set 2. I'm almost positive. So I've got a pre-ordered booster box set 2. So I really cannot complain. Let's check this out. Yeah. Wait, where's the? Hold on, I'll find it. I'm like almost certain. Yep, open original. Here we are. Yep. First place got 2 booster boxes. Second place got 1 booster box. So for my second place, I get a booster box. Nope. Which is amazing. You know, literally can't complain. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. So yeah, this prizing is amazing. It's really good competitive stuff. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of these as I prep for Treasure Cup. Even throughout my 1 loss, I think that there were things I could have done better. I think I can still learn from that game. So I love the ace holding the donut. That's so funny. Damn, you should have played. Next time, bro. Next time. I'm going to probably try and catch literally as many of these tournaments as I can. I mean, tonight I literally spent $15 for a box of set 2. So... that's about what, it seems like the bot may have done pairings that was due to tiebreakers. So identity players whose win-loss this may have affected. This kind of thing hasn't happened before and won't happen again. I'm gonna heart react that. Handled well. Thanks for the update, dude. Shit happens. And the outcome was still possible, though less likely. All good. Still a very fun event of friendly people. Yeah, I want to hype this up. Hey, yo, what's up, Quap Nasty? You're joining me at like the very end of my stream. I just came in second place with Duck Tribal, losing to only a Kaido match that I think I could have won. I definitely want to go back and watch that VOD, although I've said that like 17 times now. Congrats on second. Thank you, Skirian. Thank you very much. There's definitely nothing wrong with second place. Whoa, I accidentally just upped my mouse's sensitivity like fucking crazy, and now there we go. 4 mini vouchers or mine? Nice. I just got second in a local of 18 people. That's very impressive, Quapman. What'd you get for that? What was prizing? Quap, get that W. Come on, bro. Yeah, come on, Quapman. People who don't come in first. If you're a first, you're last. 1 winner card. Oh, that's good, though. A winner card in second? That's like a fucking $40 value at minimum. So that's really sweet. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had a ton of fun tonight. I'm definitely going to do this again. And when I do, you will all know about it. So there's more ducks to come for sure. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and I will see you soon. Thank you as always for the support.